Let's see how this goes. Hey, we have power. Go away. What? Then get yourself a drink. Good Lord, child. There you go. Switch that like that. Alrighty then. I'm gonna stay here for a few moments online. See if anybody shows up. I doubt anybody will. But we're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna go from there. I need to check to make sure my audio is doing my audio things. Okay, so there's the audio. I need to figure out a way to. Well, theoretically, I can put this on. No, we can do that. Alrighty then. Cool. So I got my streaming bay set up. I got my game running. I'm gonna give it about 7 minutes before we start jumping in and continuing. And we will go. Oh, what? No. I apparently have one viewer already. Well, hi viewer. Yeah. So anyway, I'm getting ready to jump in here and do this. It's going to be a mic only gameplay experience, mostly because I just didn't want to deal with putting my webcam together and all that jazz. So, welcome to Elite Dangerous. I've got a HOTAS set up so that I can fly my ship around. As you can see, I've got already 5,000 credits. So I'm not starting from absolute starter space. Like, I do have the Sidewinder still, but I have only just recently gotten access to my Cobra Mark III. And then from there, I have also pushed a minor faction to Allied State, because the idea is that I'm going to jump in and I'm going to essentially use the BGS system to start pushing the narrative of the game, that the gameplay experience. So I wanted to already be allied with this particular faction. And the particular faction I am allied with is the Ro Capricorni. And the idea is that I work as essentially, I love Assassin's Creed, and I love Thief and things like that. So I'm kind of playing the role of essentially a house operations individual, somebody who goes and does like assassinations, sabotage functions, and things like that. So that's kind of the idea of what I'm going for. That is the experience that I'm planning on playing through. We will slowly get more stuff to the system. It's going to take some time because I still am learning Twitch also. Not really sure what all I'm doing. I watched through the tutorial stuff on Twitch, but I still have a lot to learn. So we're going to use a lot of the base space Twitch stuff. There we go. Where are we going at? All right, in about 5 more minutes, we're gonna get ourselves loading into the game. I do solo play, not because I don't want to play with other people. It's more or less, I still am very green when it comes to like ship combat and things like that in the game. So I don't want to deal with potential gankers, at least not right now. The goal is to eventually kind of maybe evolve into the open play experience where I can have myself my own personal player faction that is built around the operations kind of perspective. So sabotage, assassination, settlement disruption, things like that. And that's kind of the idea that I'm going for. And so I play in solo play. I don't do a lot of ship combat, mostly because, like I said, I'm still not very good at it. Mostly I use my ship to just get me from point A to point B. So we're going to get loaded into my station that I've designated as kind of like my current home base, but I am planning on making a move to the core station connected to the minor faction. And then I'll start pursuing missions and stuff from that perspective, maybe pushing the minor factions agenda and all that. Ooh, been a while since I've been in here, so why do I feel like I'm crouched? Very strange. Okay. So for my suit breakout, I have only a few things. I don't have a lot. Maybe probably better if I went to the ship.
If you don't mind getting on the wrong side of the wall.
However, you give me a shout if you have any
So,
questions.
oof. All right. So right now, when it comes to my suits,
Let's see what you've got.
yeah. I've got myself a standard flight suit, the Maverick suit that I often use for infiltration, because they have the ability to use the arc cutter. I don't try and use it often because the idea is that I'm supposed to be a stealth operative. So I try not to have to use the arc cutter if I can help it. But it is what it is. Obviously, they're not upgraded. As you can see, they're all grade 1. I also have a Dominator suit, and this is when I'm just kind of angry and just tired of dying, and I just like, you know what? I'm going to go blow some bad guys up. Or, I guess they're not necessarily bad guys, but obstacles. I'm going to get rid of obstacles. That's a good way of putting it. Let's see. I have nothing else upgrade-wise. And then for my weapons, oh, that's not what I wanted. Back. I have here, I have the Aphelion, the TK Aphelion. This is like grade 1, this is grade 1 tech. But I use this one mostly for my sniper shield rifle. This is for like if I'm in close combat and I have to do some kinetics. And then I try to use this the most, the kinetics sniper. I try to do like a kinetic sniper. I do need to see if I could find a new mode of combat. I'm not sure if there's like different shooting modes. That's what I got there. As you can see,
everything?
Yes.
You know where to find me.
Oh my goodness, you're noisy. So I have, like you saw, about 5 million credits. I bought myself a Cobra 3 just to get myself started. I do have the Sidewinder. Oof, the Sidewinder is somewhere. I'm gonna have to turn the game volume down. Holy crap. Hang on. Let me change. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let me do my game audio real quick. Because holy crap, the game is a little loud. Let's turn the sound effects down. Voice, keep that up. Okay, I think that's what I want. Apply. Back to game. There. Much better. So yeah, here's my Cobra Mark III. The idea is this gets me from point A to point B. I have a few... Come on. A few basic functions on here. As you see, I am also known as Commander MP Bree. MP Bree has just been a recent user name I've kind of started to implement. So let's go. Okay, now I got my HOTAS. It's been a while since I got to get reorganized. Okay, so here I've got some thrusters, 4E. I essentially have a lot of the stock build for the Cobra 3. I think I've only changed a few things. Like I changed to burst lasers as my main weapons. I got a couple of multi-cannons as my kinetic weapons. Got 2 shield boosters and 2 or 3 hull. Actually, it'd probably be better if we just did this. Let's go to this. Okay. This is what I've been using as my home base. Okay, I'm still allied to them. Good. Let's go to the outfitter. That way we can actually look at the ship directly. So yeah, I got like some multi-cannons, some burst lasers. I have them firing all at the same time. I'm probably going to need to change that eventually because I'm still learning like how to balance things. There's a couple shield boosters. Then I got some lightweight alloy, which came stock. Got the power plant. I think I upgraded the power plant. I changed it to 4C instead of a 4E. But most of the 4E stuff has been, stock resources that were on the ship. I did buy a fuel scoop, which I think is on this line. I got a cargo rack, which this did originally have 12 cargo slots, I think, but I took down one because I wanted to introduce my cargo scoop, or get a cargo scoop, and then I got a couple of reinforcements. And then I have the interdictor, but I'm not quite sure how to use the interdictor yet. I'm still learning the processes of that. So Super Cruise Assistance and Planetary Approach. Eventually, I would probably stop using these docking computers and the Planetary Approach suite stuff. At least I think you can take it off when you're trying approach. Just so that I have more control over what's going on. But these two here, I kind of use them an awful lot when I'm moving around. Mostly because sometimes I just don't want to have to like futz with the controls while I'm just trying to get to a station. And I like to use it, especially when I have like missions that have me set up in a location. I can go out there and do that, and I can have the auto drive system, the super drive system, push me along. So right now, we are going to go ahead and take a look at some missions. Specifically, I want the Roe Capricorni. Who's that? Oh, that's the aristocrats. They don't like me right now. Well, I think they're okay at the moment. But, so we got some combat, transportation, freelance, and infiltration. I think, what do we got? Infiltration, infiltrate a mega ship, uplink. These are really good for making a lot of money. However, I have run into a couple of glitches where while I was trying to scan a couple of mega ships, for some reason they wouldn't let me scan them. They said it already scanned the stuff, but I have no idea where that is stored, so I can't like figure out how to get rid of it. Got a bunch of these, and these are mostly just fly around to a ship location, scan the things you need to scan, and then leave. But they're really good at making some quick money, like this one here. Look at that. That's an influence. That's an influence boost. I might actually look at that one. That's a 1 million credit thing. Oh, it's a hit. Okay, cool. Reputation. Oh, I already got reputation. I want influence. But the money might be good. So now let's take a gander here. I try not to go too high on my threat levels, mostly because I'm still using very low-grade equipment. So, as you see over in this section here, it shows the threat levels. I try not to exceed threat level 2 for now. Mostly because I'm just not quite comfortable yet with the gear that I have, and I'm not fully sure where to do all the upgrades. I know there's like engineers that you could talk to, get shit that way, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's do some basic transports for now. Just kind of get me back into the swing of things. I haven't done this for probably about a week of playing the game, so I need to kind of go in here. See, like these red ones, these red missions are threat level 5. I probably won't be doing that, mostly because I am under-equipped. At least I personally believe I'm under-equipped. We got a courier job. Let's look. Oh, here's some influence. Rare artwork salvage. That could be cool. Ooh, look at that. Boon time delivery of 32 units of superconductors. That'd be great if I knew where to get superconductors. So I think you could just kind of fly around and buy superconductors from like stations and things, or you can like have them crafted. I'm not fully sure. Like I said, I'm still very green when it comes to the game's experience. So let's do some artwork salvage. Why not? Contract for a refinery. We need you to find the missing rare artwork. This cargo is unique and a mission that cannot be replaced. So, okay. I can get some major influence or a little bit of money. So let's do that. Let's do that. As you can see, I got 51% influence. They were originally at 47 influence when I first started, and then when I finally got up to Allied State, that's about when they made 50%. And then from there, I kind of, like I said, I disappeared from the verse for a little bit. Let's see, associated with Haley Silver Rats. More rare artwork. And the... Not sure where it's at. Okay, so that's salvage. Oh, that's going to be 200. That'd be nice. That influence. Of course, that 700,000 credits is probably going to be good, too. I got 5 million. I need a lot more before I can get to a slightly better ship. I haven't fully figured out what my home ship is yet. Mostly because I'm just not really sure what to do. I will say I'm never going to be worrying about like ARX ships, the ARX ships. I don't care about that. As much as I like spending some currency in games, I'm not super obsessed with getting the latest and greatest. I'm also playing this as more of a character-based system. So I'm not playing the game to become, a buku bajillionaire of credits or buy the latest and greatest ships. That's not my goal in the game. My goal is to take my character and kind of play through their own personal story arc as being, a rogue Capricorn operative. And that's kind of the angle I'm approaching this game at. So I hope that's okay. So I'd rather no backdoor or no backdoor. Woo, that's probably inappropriate. No backseat. No backseat gaming. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to just kind of hang out, chill out, have some fun, while flying around in space and doing some missions. Now this is a threat level 3. That's a little dangerous. It's a little dangerous because. And it marks it as yellow, so I could theoretically do it, but... Let's see. Boom time delivery of semiconductors. Wait, is this me delivering to or collecting? Convey the goods to Willis Farm. Oh, so this is me delivering. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, it's only 14,000 credits, but I can get the influence. My idea is to essentially try and push... Oh, wow, I could get that. 400,000 credits. And copper. Ooh. My idea is to push the Rogue Capricorni's influence over the galaxy with the BGS. You can actually incite wars and conflict between minor factions, of which you can then take advantage of, which would allow you to get more money, allow you to do more interesting missions. Wow, that's a... Boom, time delivery. Convey the goods. Oh, so this is actually a delivery. I can do it within 24 hours. Oh, that might not be too bad. Actually, you know what? That might not be too bad. It's a threat level 3, so I gotta be careful, but... I only have 8 slots. How much stuff do I have to deliver? 32! Oh! I only got 8 slots. I need... what? 4 times as much cargo? 8 times 4? Yeah, 8 times 4. Need 4 times more cargo. I could do that, but then I lose a lot of my shielding stuff, so we may not push that at this moment. However, we can do one of these courier jobs, which is just relaying data and information between stations, which is 41,000. Reputation. Really want to push this influence. Well, that's about 10,000. Wow, that's why, because it's the aristocrats. They don't like me right now. That's why. Well, I mean, they're not terrible against me, but... sometimes I like to try and think, like, what is the goal of Ro? Like, what is Ro trying to do when it comes to... Because, like, they've had me take on aristocrats before, the aristocrats of Yawin. They had me do some damage to them, but then they're also having me deliver data to them, which is really weird. It's like, pick a side, bro. All right, this isn't too bad. 10,000 credits here. And also gain three blips of influence. I don't get the 100. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that one. What does this go to? This goes to the Meridian. See, this is another place that they had me go to and cause some mayhem. But now they're having me send data out there. I'm so confused. All right, let's see. I got a couple missions now. Where's my mission logs? I don't know where my mission logs are. Let's community goal. Community goal. Colonia Council calls for anniversary celebration. I cannot make it out to Colonia because that is a long way for me to fly. That is several jumps to get there. I do not quite have the ship to make that. Okay, where's my missions? I don't know where the missions go. Oh, do I have anything I could sell? Do y'all need some information? No. No information from you guys. Alright. Now we can do, since we're going to Fudge. Forgot where we were going. This is the problem. I don't know where my missions log is. Oh, I mean, I guess there's this one. Hang on. Come over here. I go over here and go into contacts. Oh no, transactions. So this will take me to search signal source in Cold 285. So I wonder if there's any missions to deliver something out there to Cold 285. Alright, 18 hours to do that. Oh, yeah, as you can see, I pissed some people off. See, that's what I was talking about. The aristocrats. They don't like me right now. I have a bounty from them. It's only a small bounty, but... Let's actually get out real quick and go see about some settlement missions. I haven't checked the settlement mission. I should have checked that while I was inside the station.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Magnetic contact active. Oops. I need to open my field of view. Good lord. Why is that sticky? Oh, the nice thing is you're also next to my keyboard, so you get all the little clicky clickies. Oh, whoops. For all you ASMR freaks. No kink shaming, I promise. Let's go ahead in the mission board here. What do we got? Mission board. And then you guys, we got some combat, some salvage, some support. Support might take me to my knife location. My knife location, oh, okay, maybe not. Exterminates the Dane Gold Dragon members. That is in the system of Dane. What do I get? Weapon schematics. Ooh, 10 units of weapon schematics. Those would be useful to upgrade some weaponry. That might be something worth looking into. We gotta go kill 11 members of the criminal faction, Dane Gold Dragons. At least criminal to the rogue Capricorni. So that could be fun. Do some shooty stuff. What about support? Oh, that is the support. Okay. Procurement. That's what I was looking for. Woo! That's a 5-star. Yeah, 5-star threat. Pays for a 5-star. Well, not really. It's pretty low threat. Alright, so we got Yawel. Covert heist. These are hard. Because essentially, if you have the alarms on the settlement go off, you fail the mission, no matter what. So you got to be extra careful with going in there and getting what you need and getting out. The downside is right now, Yawel currently doesn't like me. So I'm going to have to wait until I can clear my bounty with him before I can jump on any of these Yawel missions. That's additional espionage. Does it say... Oh, it just says travel to, download a copy of, and return. Oh, that might not be too bad. Make the Yawels mad. And this one says chemicals. There's a covert assignment. The contact will be nullified if the settlement's alarms are raised. So I probably won't do that one because I'm still learning some of the nuances of the covert operations. But there is this really cool digital espionage, which just asks me to get in, get some employee genetic information, and get out. So we might do that. Because that'll give me some medical records. I wonder what those are used for. Got some medical records, reputation, influence. Financial's not great. How about this one? Digital espionage. Download. Alright, so I can do this one too. This one takes me out to BD17. It's got circuit boards. That'd be nice. 9 units of circuit boards. Okay. And it's 7 hours, 7 minutes. Oh, that was the... No, that's right. That was the hard. The threat level 5, which means it's a very large settlement, from what I understand. Let's see. Download. I think we'll do this one, because we don't have to worry about triggering any alarms. Just get in and download data and get out. So let's do that. And then that one. Okay. Oh, I see why. It's like, oh, you're also going there. See if we can make some Yawels mad. We got Dane, Maroni, Krokani. Professional takedown. These are fun. I only just recently learned that you could do covert takedown with your freaking charger unit. I didn't know you could do that. So, like, this one here is like, hey, do a covert takedown. And Moroni, which is technically a threat level 3. I did do one of these before, but I had to kind of... I had to be very careful because the person was in a really weird spot. So I had to kind of leave the settlement and come back and have them in a new spot. And so that was a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah. But this would be, you know, let's just do something small for now. Let's just go fly, do some delivery. That was the pyramid. Yeah, that's the DNA. That was the raid. Yeah, okay. So that's what we're going to do. Let's run over here. So we got 2 missions. We got one settlement-based mission, and then we got one that is mostly just delivering data to a space station. So how's things going over there? Anybody want to chit-chat? Like I said, I'm still new to this whole Twitch thing, so bear with me and all that jazz. I'm going to be doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's kind of my dream, or my ideal goal. I'm mostly doing this right now for my break because I'm currently on a mandatory layoff from my job because of the type of job that I work. And so I'm kind of left with not a lot to do for the month. And what's happening is a lot of my days are starting to blur together. So I'm just like, you know what? I want to do something that'll kind of help me keep track of my days. And this is something I've been thinking about doing a live stream of Elite and jumping in, just talking with people, chilling out, playing the game. And then ultimately the idea is to maybe even after I start work again, because I'm starting so late in the evening, I might be able to do this while I'm working. And that'll be kind of cool. So yeah, I got this Yawel. Gotta be very careful because they're not happy with me. I might see. Hang on. Alright. Let me go to another station real quick, or another galaxy. So we want, or yeah, another galaxy because I can't do anything here. So here is our map. So we have, oh, we can go over here. Let's head over to Cole. Because theoretically, we might be able to last long enough. Because right now, because of the notoriety that I have with Yawel, they may not be too thrilled with me coming in. So if I go to another station, it'll pad out some time, and then I can pay off my bounty, so that I don't have to worry about Yawel immediately. Like, oh, you got a bounty with us, we're gonna kill you. You know, we're gonna just try and not do that. So here we're going to this. We're gonna start our journey, and that was the what mission? Which mission was that? Oops, didn't want my guns. Oh, that was the salvage, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we need 4 rare pieces of art. Cool. Let's make it happen, Captain. Sorry about that. We are en route. Eventually, I want to kind of get to the point where, like, we do some really cool stuff. I have some ideas on, oh, wrong button. What are you doing? Why are you turning like that? Nope, that's not what I want. It's going to take me a few minutes to get my controls back. Oh, right. That's what I was looking for. Haha!
Be advised that subsystem shutdown on intake 3.
4,
3, 2, 1. Alright. One thing I would say, if you ever play this game, when you do a jump to a station, or, I mean, a jump to a galaxy or whatever, try not to keep your throttle up. Like right now I have to have the throttle up because I'm getting ready to frame shift drive to this system. But what I've kind of found is if you accidentally leave your throttle up, you fly straight into the sun, and that's not fun. You go boom pretty quickly when you do that. So often when I start entering this phase, I'll rock my thruster back to central, and we will explore that. That'll keep me from blowing up. I also like to scan systems as I go through. So I think that's this button. Nope, that's not that button. Where is that button? Is it the button? Yeah, it's this button. Okay, so I've already got all the bodies in this one, so I'm not worried about scanning it. But essentially, if I fly to like certain stations, I could find whee! I could find some new station or new planets that I haven't explored. And so that's what I like to do, is kind of fly around. When I find a new system that I haven't scanned, I'll go and scan it real quick. Sadly, I'm in the bubble, so that means a lot of the stuff that I'm flying around has already been discovered. So it's kind of lame. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. This is the observed galaxy of travel since mankind has entered space. But we are going onwards. So this should be the system that we need to be in for our mission. La la la. All right. Objective detected. Oh, I got a message. I got a message from the bosses. Now beacon scan data. Finish the scan, Commander. Potential salvage location has been copied to your transaction panel. Okay, so that means if we go over here, go into my transaction panel. We are here. Let's go see where we can find it. So it's at HDP B20 B20-4. We can do go in here. Nope. I forgot to scan the universe. Excuse me. Now we can do that. Oh, there's only one body. That was easy. Alright, but we could use this to scan around and find important information. Ooh, there's a lot of gunfire. Did you hear that? Alright. I use the HOTAS to do this, so the controls are a little weird. So that's an encoding mission. That's not what we're looking for. That's a high-grade emissions. There's some weapon fire. So I have done a couple of those, like small case combats, like low-grade threat level. So I have done a little bit of ship combat. I'm just not confident in it to go out there and try and fight large bounties. Another gunfire, good lord. Oop. Oop. Come on, stop it. Okay. There you go. More weapon fire. Oop, there's a radio signal. Ah, damn it. There you go. Power wreckage. I have never actually traveled one of these. I think it's like large. I think there's essentially mega ships that are under attack. I haven't ever actually traveled to any of these and looked around. Mostly because, you know, I'm a big scaredy cat when it comes to flying around and doing ship travel or ship combat. That's a convoy dispersal pattern. I don't know what any of these things mean. So, I mean, I can infer that maybe that was some kind of like convoy that got, you know, went somewhere and they used some kind of dispersal so that, you know, people can't track them exactly where they're at based on just the logic of the wording. But I never actually understood what those things meant in the context of the game. And convoy dispersal. Okay. So that's all those. So we can go back. Back. Nope. Back. There we go. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this, so. Do not be mean to me. Nope, that's the wrong button. Alright, let's find some other... Ah, there's some. Boy, there's a lot of... Ah, stop doing that. Alright. Degraded emissions. Dispersal. And then more dispersal. Apparently something went flying through here. A lot of dispersals. There's an encoded emissions. Oh, wait, I see my mission. Haha, there's my mission. Degraded emissions. So now I can go and set that button. This allows me to target it. And now I can go fly to it. As soon as I figure out where it's at. Oh, there it is. Whee! That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Let's fly in. Keep to the blue. Because we're in Super Cruise, we'll get there pretty quickly. But we're gonna fly in. Now, the last time I went to go pick up some cargo shit, like, I got swarmed by, like, 5 or 6, I think they were pirates, that just, like, started blasting me with a metric ton of bullets, I guess. Bullets or lasers, either one. Weaponry. And it sucked. I had to, like, fly in, get the thing that I was getting, and then get the heck out. Which apparently that's kind of what the Cobra is good for. It's apparently really good for that type of maneuvering, that hit and run aspect. So let's see. We need to, while we're doing that, I'm gonna jump over here and see what's going on up in here. Doesn't look like much is going on. That's fine. We're new. Type unstable. I'm not sure what that means. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. My stream bitrate's a little too high. I mean, it looks like it's fine from the stream. Oh, there's a couple of glitches I see. I may have to go in there and fix some of that. Lining. Whoop. Too fast. Coming in too fast. Oh, there's a gravity well too. That's nice. And I'm gonna zip by it because there's a bloody gravity well. God dang gravity well. It's right on the edge. Excuse me, I'm trying to get to this thing, you dumb, stupid planet. Where is the planet anyways? Is it up top? I can't tell. It looks like it's above me. Maybe below me. Okay. There we go. Turn up here. And then coming in. Not quite as hot. So now we're gonna line. And pray that I don't get blasted with 1,000 bullets.
Cannot comply.
Oh, that's what I was. Aha, okay, whoa, alright. So we got this going on. That's not what I wanted at all. This is what I wanted. Okay, canister of water. Canister of rare artwork. Aha. So now we need my cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Now let's see if something's going to jump out at me as I pick up this one item. They like to do that. It's really annoying. Oh, I guess I can do this. Ooh, something got blowed up out here. Everything's into pieces. And scoop. Yay. Scoop. Da doop. Fly around. Line some stuff up. What do we got? Oh, there's another rare canister. Awesome. You might be wondering, what are you doing? This is really boring. But believe it or not, it may be boring, but it brings in the credits. Alright. Let's turn. I gotta remember that doing this yaw turning is not the most ideal. At least not with the ship that I have. Oh good, another rare canister. So far, nothing has jumped me, so I think we're gonna be okay, boys and girls and everything in between. There we go. And then we're gonna swing around here. So I got bio waste. That sounds gross. Who wants to carry a tank of poo? What are we looking at? Oh, there it is. Water. What's over here? Oh, there it is. Scrap. Canister of water. Bio. Is this over here somewhere? Where is it at? Oh, it's a little up still. Ah, there we go. There's the last one. Yay! I haven't dug too much mining. I've thought about doing that because I know like you can do a lot of good currencies out of that. I just like, not super. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta talk to my boss. Oh, they're just telling me I'm successful. Okay. All right. So with that, I guess we can just head on out. Oh, I definitely need to lower my bit rate, I think. All right, and there was nothing else there. There was bio-waste, and there was water and scrap, so I don't think we really needed to carry anything else. At least not that I'm aware of. Let's put it that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, switch to the system. Orbital construction site. Oh, somebody's creating a site out here. We're going to go to Hatanaka Vista, which should have commodities. What are we looking for? I need contacts. Maybe that's what it is. That's under contacts. Oh, they got concourse. That's good. Ah, interstellar factors. That's what I'm looking for. So they do have interstellar factors. I'm gonna try to fly and see if like I can clear my name with Yoel, so I can go ahead and fly over there and try and complete that mission on my way back home. Oh, hush. Oh, right.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Go.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Woo!
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I originally made these people mad too. The Liberty of Injibe or whatever, Nigbe or Nagbi, whatever the hell their name is. I like really pissed them off once. I came to a settlement and like I was trying to find something and I just couldn't find it, so I just kind of went on a bit of a rampage and I hunted a bunch of them, and I maybe brought a few people's threads of destiny to an end. Mostly because I was just irritated. I couldn't find what I was looking for, and they were like constantly, I think they were catching it. It was one of those stealth missions and I was really screwing it up badly. I just got frustrated and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I took off and like went madman on their settlement, and then from there came back and cleared my name. I think it was like a 25,000 25,000 bounty that they had on me because I did what I did. That was weird. I heard something strange. I'm not sure what that was. I might need to go ahead and lower my bitrate. I might have to do that. Ooh, look at that bright sun. Bright sunny weather. Hey, anybody ever sing Gilligan's Island? Come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather. Let's all go to Gullah Island. Probably can't sing too much more of that song. Don't want to get copyright struck, because you know I'm singing it so well. But that was a song that I really enjoyed when I was younger. I like that show altogether. It was fun because, like, yeah, you had the weird, you know, Toad. I think his name was... I know he's always said Binya Binya. I can't remember, like, what he was. If he was a frog or a toad. Like, he was, like, their little companion guy that would help them solve problems. Okay, can we not fly weird angles towards the spot that I'm looking for? Alright, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry I can't help you with your manifold. However, I can gladly come and land and maybe clear my name with another, troop. All right.
Docking request granted.
Docking request granted. What I might do is go ahead and try and fix my bitrate, because it looks like my bitrate's a little high. I'm not quite sure why.
Sanitation grounds are currently active on decks C and D. Garbage
What's going on
disposal
here?
units are inaccessible for the
I'm
next
like hardwired and everything. So I'm not quite sure, unless it's because I've got the internet running the stream. So I guess theoretically I could just go and just use OBS. Yeah, it looks like OBS is a lot
Landing gear
quicker,
deployed.
cleaner. No.
sanitation on deck Alpha Zero. Test respond.
Docking successful.
Yay!
Engines disengaged.
Docking successful. Alright. Not gonna worry about fuel. Well, we'll go ahead and fuel it up. And then we're gonna go support, or station support systems. Oh, what's this? Why is it blue? That's weird. Contacts! And interstellar factor. Can I clear my bounty? Hey! I cleared my bounty! Yay! Now the aristocrats aren't mad at me anymore. Okay. Now we need to go. And I guess we can start shipping off again. Ba-dum-bum. Auto launch! Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and turn off. Which is direct interaction, because I think it's like burning
Ship
my,
released. Engines engaged.
burning up my bandwidth, and I'm not quite sure why. I don't know. If anybody's out there, let me know how things look. Did I lock the door? Nope, I didn't lock the door. Also, I've got a mute button. That's designed so that, like, if I'm like in the middle of something, I can play the game while also talking to the people around my house. Mostly because I am a bit of a family person right now, so I don't want to, like, put people's names out there on the internet. It's not my cup of tea. All right. Let us fly straight back into the Vista. All right, so I have somebody coming in, so I'm gonna mute. I'll still be playing the game, but I'm gonna mute me so you all can just listen to the game.
Tech Team Alpha, report to Docking Bay 7 immediately.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
All right, sorry about that, folks. My partner just came home from work and they had to decompress a little bit. I think it's this one actually. This where it's at? Because it's 3B. But let's see. Maybe it was over here. There is the planet. That's the one that I'm looking for. Oh, really? Do you have a settlement on that place? Why would you have settlements on that place? Well, oh, I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, that's where I gotta go. So we're gonna fly out there. Did I do the right? I don't think I did the right thing. I don't think I chose the right thing. Woo. I think my brain was kind of not paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, go this way. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Is that a little further over here? Oh, there it is. Is this where my mission was? Yeah, this is where the mission was. There's the planet. Okay, yeah, that's the planet. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't, like, goof up and, like, choose the wrong location. Like, maybe it was a station or something. Well, I guess this is a settlement mission, so that wouldn't be a station. Turning, turning, turning. Keep the prices turning. Alright. And now we're going to just kind of cheat a little bit. We're going to go over here. Since we've already got that designated, we're going to go to, well, 3A. That's right. No, 5C, sorry. And we're going to go click on this button, and we're going to say auto cruise in orbit. This is the nice part about keeping the auto cruise. Because, like, if I don't want to have to freaking fly around those spaces, I could just set it up, and then I could just chit chat with y'all, and we can make it happen. Anyway. Da-da-da. What time is it? It is 10:17. I'm shooting for 11:30. If anybody is interested in hanging out till about 11:30. Unless you're out, partying, because, you're cool like that. And I can't help you there. But, and what is that? Is that like a cloud? Like, what is this thing over? There's like a thing. We turn. Like right there is like this weird, strange black cloud. I wonder what that is. Let's keep it in line. I sometimes am not sure if the things you see out in space are actually there or if it's just part of the background. I know like some of this stuff is supposed to be real locations, but because of the way, this is built, like I think that cloud to the right, I think that's an actual real nebula that you can eventually fly to. Never been to a nebula. And then there's like this thing over to the left, about the 10, 11 o'clock range. I think it's 10 o'clock range, where it's just like a strange giant black mass. And I'm just like, what is that? I don't even know where that is on the galaxy map. So how am I supposed to fly to it? Because the galaxy map is just uber complicated to read. Not necessarily complicated to navigate. It's just difficult to read. Especially when you get all the lines in there. And I know you could filter stuff, but I'm just like, ah! See, like there, you can see the planets lining up. Or, there's like a planet. And then there's like a moon right there. And then I think we're flying to another moon. But you can also see there's a planet right there. Yep. And so it's just like, I always struggle with like, what out there is actually real to go to and explore? Ugh, my neck. So, swing on in. Gonna get into an orbit. It's gonna drop us out of speed or out of flight to do the orbit. I think. It may not drop me out of speed to orbit. All these ships flying away. Yeah, well, 5C. All right. Oh, well, cool. That's right on. Okay. Now we got to disable the auto flight cruise. And now we can just kind of flitz around since it looks like it's just right there. We're going to come at it from this angle. It's going to be right in the sunlight. Try not to come in too hot.
Orbital flight engaged.
And flying right over it, aren't I? Try and fly downward a little bit, give myself a little bit of downward thrust to enter drop zone. Dropping out of orbit. Alright, now as long as we stay within this range. Woo, we are coming in hot. Okay, oh god. I'm gonna go smash straight into the planet. Because why not? I didn't realize it was. Oh, that's cool. Is that like actual. Oh, that's ice. I've never actually been to a water planet in this game. Is the water actually like proper water? Or is it like No Man's Sky where it's like, oh, it's a water planet, or not No Man's Sky, but Space Engineers where it's like, oh, it's a water planet, kinda. And yet when you go there it's just like all ice. I play a lot of space games, space sim games, more or less because they're fun. And when you find the right combination of things, it's really cool to like, what is that? Is that a rock? It's a really weird rock formation. So we're landing out here because we want to infiltrate the base. Woo! And we don't want to be too terribly close. That was a weird looking rock formation. Okay, so I need my landing gear. Yeah. Now we're gonna start auto loading.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Give myself a nice little, about 620 meters away. Now here's the question: do I want to take my SRV? I do have an SRV on this thing. Also, which one do I want to load out with? I think the Maverick suit is probably going to be the best. This is an infiltration mission. What do you mean it's not available? Oh, I may have left it at home. Okay. I was like, I had one, so I guess we're walking, folks. Well, that's unfortunate. Gonna walk 600, 700 meters. Ah. It's all good. It's all good. But now we're gonna walk over there. We're gonna have ourselves a nice leisurely stroll over in that direction. All right. And I gotta copy some data from Power Data Port 2. This is how an infiltration operation works, folks. What was that? I just saw a message on my... What? Is there, like, people out here? Or am I just having a weird NPC moment? Where it's like, I'm seeing their dialogue, but they're like 600 meters away. That was weird. I can predict what they're saying, or I guess I can read their minds. Yeah, that's it. I'm really a telepath in Space Engineer. Or, that's ain't Space Engineers. Gosh darn it. I'm telepath in Elite Dangerous. There we go. Woo! Got a little too close to those Theragoids? Theragoids. Actually, I've never seen a Theragoid, but I don't even think I've ever flown through a system that had Theragoid fighters. I'm in the bubble after all. A lot of little going on. I word right, I swear. How are we looking? It's looking alright. I might need to lower the bandwidth on the stream. Just a little bit. Just so it'll play. I'm not sure why it's having issues. Switch over here. See, yeah, like that's... Yeah, this is like really slow. What's going on? I don't know. I'm just standing in space, you know. Alright. Alright, so we have a droid, or a droid. I don't know what universe I'm in. I've been in so many space universes. So there's a drone fire ship, or a fighter ship. They're pretty simple to take down with the right gun. I've been able to take them out pretty easily with my shield weapon thingy. Alright, here's a hab. Go check the hab. Scan you. Marshall Cross. Scout. Alright.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's only a tier 1. Okay. Alright. Click on this. Go to this computer system. And we're going to go to facilities. Because what we need... I may have to get a higher code. Authorization 2. I found out that you don't always see everything unless you have like the authorization. Because there was like there was one mission I was doing and I was like, I don't like this right here. I was like, I don't understand why I'm not seeing anything. I don't know where this thing is, but I found out it was in one of those locked behind facilities. It's an ammunition box. Why is the ammunition box marked as a mission? Weird. I'm supposed to be going to a power data port. We'll see what that says, because if like it has a mission. Oh, is that like somebody that may be somebody who has a mission? Where's that at? Over there. There it is.
Could you some back up a bit, would you?
Hi, Chi. Oh. That's what I'm looking for? Yeah, I didn't think so. That was weird. Why didn't it mark it? Okay, whatever. I'm looking for a container. Or a power port. So that does mean I do need to get some... Alright, so I'm looking for a data port 2. I'm gonna say it's probably behind Unit 1 or Unit 2. I don't think
Hold
it...
on, Commander.
Oh,
I'm
hello.
just gonna check you out.
Oh no! Don't scan me! Oh, I feel so violated!
All right, you're good to go.
This is why I took care of that... Whoa, whoops. This is why I took care of that bounty before I came down, because those scans are a pain. They can come in and they can, like, get you... Oh, she's a technician.
What?
Nothing, bro. Chill out. But we need to get access to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. And we're going to pull out this unit. See if I can get to him before he gets out the door.
Leaving pressurized environment.
There we go.
Security profile cloned. Entering pressurized environment.
There we go. Now this is a restricted area. You can scan these folks. Get them.
Good to see someone new.
Now let's see if we can see with a level 2. Now we got to be careful because we get scanned again. Somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, you have the wrong code thingy majigger bob," and I don't want to deal with that. So what do we got in here? Habitat. Oh, I could do some stealing. Still need level 3. Point defense console. Why does it keep trying to take me to those? Data ports. Data port, there it is. Is it industrial? No, it's power. So we need to find the power station. Right? That's what we're looking for. Yeah, power center. Oh, I do have to get to level 3. That's to the power building. Gosh, dang it. Okay. So... let's kind of walk around. Come on, do these guys? Either one of these have 3? Stage 3? Nope, you have a stage 1. I think the other guy had a stage 1. Dang. Alright. I think it's over here, isn't it? That's stage 3, yeah. Well, we have this. This is the... I wish they would just give you the number when you're in the thing. Like, if you already have the code. So we're in corridor. Is it that one? Okay, it's that one. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to open these, but we're not going to take anything from them. So we're going to go 8816. Yeah, 8816. Yeah, we're not going to take anything right now because these are, first of all, traceable. Stealing them would be illegal at this time. But we can open the station up in case we want to clean the place out on our way out the door. That's kind of the idea here. So let's go over this one. Okay, and then this one is 1620. 1620. Okay. We got all these cool things that we can take. We're not stealing them yet, but we have them. Now, I do see that there's somebody approaching, and if it's that soldier, I am doomed to stand around for a little bit longer. Yep, that's a soldier. You stage 3? No, you're just stage 1. Stop doing that. Stop. Oh, we don't need that anymore. We turn off the scan for that. Oops, that's not what I want. Terminal, energy cell case. Dorm. We'll find locker number 2. That is Oh, it's in there. Ugh. There's a couple guys in there. We'd have to make some noise to get in there. Alright, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay. So we need... Nope, that's not what I want. So we need a stage 3. So let's find a stage 3 person. Jenna Fey. Jenna Fey is over there. Okay. So as long as that soldier guy... Whoop, there's soldier guy.
Entering pressurized environment.
Sorry, soldier guy. I don't need to talk with you. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, they're talking. Really, guys? Really? Entering
pressurized environment.
This is the hardest part about doing these stealth sequences. Trying to make sure that you don't get caught up. Ah, good lord. Right, so he's gonna come through. I think the guard is on his way down the road. There he is.
Reporting
right
in.
Nope, he's gonna turn that way. Hello, Danny. Oh, sorry, Chi.
What are you up to?
Oh, just...
Leaving pressurized environment.
That's what I'm up to. I'm just leaving the pressurized environment. That's all. We gotta be very careful. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go up. This is gonna give us a better lay of the land, so we can track people. Because now that we have that data access, we don't want to get caught by any of the troops. Like there's a guy right there. Oof. All right. So we're gonna move right here. Okay. Scan them. Okay, we got Simon Gray. Oh, Simon Gray. Sweet. Simon Gray is... Oh, this might be useful, guys. If I could theoretically get him lined up over here, where he's not looking at me, I can scan him through the window. Come over here. I can actually scan him through the window. Oh, nope. Never mind. Because I was a goob up. I goobed up and didn't see him that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my data. So I no longer, if I can get scanned now, because I'm no longer being viewed. All right, see, we got him now. But we can essentially go 4R. Ah! Damn it! He moved too quick. Alright. Have to be a little more cautious. He's gonna go back the other direction. Because if we can get him, then we can go ahead and get into the power unit system. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Just checking the outside. That's all. I heard there was like a breach warning over here. That's all, guy. Or Simon. Yeah. That's all it was. Don't mind me. Oh, there's another person I can scan. Oh, that's Chi. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for him to start working backwards. And we should be able to scan him soon. As long as he doesn't look at me while I'm doing it. Ah! Damn, these guys move too quick. Up. Oh, actually, can I get from up here? This might be the option. If I can get myself to land. Apparently not. Great. Where are you at? Okay, so he's over here. Damn it! Ah! Ah! Keep fucking twitching. Of course, the game keeps fucking doing some weird lagging spikes on me. All right.
Security
There we go. Woo! That was tough. Okay. Now we pretty much have access to any location within the facility. Oh, I could have scanned it from up here, couldn't I? Explore your surroundings. That is what this lesson is. Always explore your surroundings. Okay. So we need to get to the power station. All right, we got a person right there. The good thing to scan these guys while you're on, like, the roofs. Because if you scan them while you're on the roof, then you're more or less going to be a little safer and figuring out where they are. And then if you look up at the top left, you'll see the mini-map. The mini-map will indicate, oh, I've scanned that person, so now I can actually track them through on their patrols. I just have to be careful. I need to find the power station. Oh, power station was over here. Right. There's the power station. Because we need to essentially go over here. Somebody out. There we go. Kermit Homan. Alright, so this is the power. Ah, okay, so yeah, that's the third door. Okay. Now I gotta be careful. So you squat down. You're crouch walking. When you crouch walk, people won't hear you as well.
What?
Entering pressurized
Nothing.
environment.
Alright, well, while we're here, we're going to go ahead and use one of these.
Suit fully charged.
Okay. So now, we have this available. Before we go in, we're going to see if we can scan... There's somebody back there. Alright. So we got them. And we need to get to one of the power units in this space. There's a port in here that we need. Which I think is the port that's just on the other side of this wall. Ooh, he's froggy. Can't cross that line because I'm classified as in restricted area, and they're gonna like, oh, why are you in restricted area? I think I can back out once. But if they see you again, they'll be like, hey, why are you here? So you see he's right there. What I'm thinking about doing is maybe going around that way. And then I might give him a little shock therapy.
Entering restricted area.
Okay. So I think the idea is we want to go here. Stay out of his line of sight. And when he starts to move up those staircase, we're going to go give him a zip zap. As long as we remain quiet. Now, nobody knows that happened because we did a silent kill. Now, here's where we have the problem. There's the data port, or one of the data ports I need. However, I need to disable security on the facility. So that means I need to get to the security office. Because if we start playing with these pads, and one of them has viruses on it, or not virus. I wish I could open this door and like, keep it open.
Leaving restricted area.
Anyway, so we need to now find the security hall. I think it's over here, actually.
Good to see someone new.
Nope, it's not there. Alright, let's go find the security console, because we want to disable the alarms. If we don't disable the alarms, then people will be like, ah, what's going on? So we're going to be careful. We need... in the power plant? No, it'd be in the security office. Dude, socket turn. Okay, what that good for? Processing. Go to processing. Settlement alarms console. That's what we're looking for. So we want to go there and get that disabled. Which is that over here, or is that inside? Oh, it might actually be over here. Is it up there? No, it's still 100 meters away. Okay. Okay.
Leaving pressurized environment. Entering pressurized environment.
Hold on.
Scan detected.
Shit. Shit! He found out that I was scanning. Shit, 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 shit. I think he's lost me. So if I can get over into the security... Ah! Damn it. Alright. Well, folks. That's annoying. I tried to drop it before, but I forgot I have the bounty as well. I don't understand why the bounty gets tracked on you. That's lame. Like, I think it's really lame that the bounty gets tracked on you. Alright, I need to get out of here. I may have to abandon this mission, which sucks. I was so close. If I stay ducked down, they'll lose sight of me, and the alarm will go off. I'll have to be careful, though, because they'll be looking for me. I don't know if they actually stop trying to trace you. If they do, we might still be able to pull this off. We just have to be a little more cautious about moving around. And I dumped my level 3 security. If I didn't dump that, I could have used it. Dang, that sucks. Riveting gameplay, guys, right? Alright, I think they're losing sight of me over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making a move back over to that one guy. Yeah, they're currently in yellow, which means they're not tracking me directly. They have lost sight of me. So they might theoretically shut the alarms off. Oh, I gotta be careful because I see a red dot. I just don't want to, like... Okay. So we're gonna go back to doing this again. I just hope that's not somebody walking up the stairs. Come on. Rescan the guy. I may have to leave the settlement for a little bit. Yeah, it looks like everybody's like no longer available. Which is expected, because, you know, somebody scanned me when they weren't supposed to. Trying to go up behind him, but he, like, immediately scanned me, which is complete bull. And then the fact that, like I said, I killed a guy, but nobody knew that I killed the guy. So that shouldn't have been something that was traced. Like, if somebody's seen me do it, then yeah, sure. But nobody should have seen, or nobody should have been able to scan that, oh, you killed a person. We don't know who it was, but you killed somebody. That data is really annoying how it works that way. Stop lagging. Let's see, I gotta get into that. Dang it. Everybody's like cautious, which I guess makes sense. If I can just scan another level 3 unit. Yeah, like I said, I might have to leave the station for a little bit. I don't think anybody out here is going to have a stage 3 pass. Oh, shit. Ah, damn it. Didn't realize that was on. Okay. Well, we're going to go make a move. Get the hell out of here. Woo! Oh, gosh.
Shield activated.
We're going to get the hell out of here for now. And we'll come back. Ah! Woo! Try and slip away from the settlement and just kind of let them reset. Yes, it is a bit of an exploit type approach, but I mean, they're still going to know that I killed somebody because, you know, that's how the scanner systems work. Nobody's following me, right? Yeah. All right, we're good.
Shield deactivated.
Run over to my ship. I'm out. I think I'm outside of the settlement. So they should start resetting back into their pattern, but I'm going to go all the way to the ship and wait a few moments and also do some charging of my chute. I'll just have to be a little more cautious about my approach. Because I want to turn it off, because the moment I start messing with the alarm, or as soon as I start messing with those panels, they're going to want to immediately approach it if there's anything that's set to the alarm. So I got to turn the alarm system off. And that way I can access those panels without everybody going, oh, they're at that immediate pods location. Let's go get them. And there's only one exit spot, so sure, I could use it as like a kill tunnel, I guess. However, so we're going to jump in here real quick. Should have grabbed some of that shit since I was out here already. Just stole some of that stuff and just tucked it in my ship. Alright, so I think we just have to wait a little bit. It looks like a ship is is coming down to the location. Looks like a ship is landing over there. So yeah. What is that? There's something flying around out there. I can see it on the radar. Oh, lost contact. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can maybe... Yeah, I know. Bounty local. Let's see if we can go back to that settlement without them immediately being like, ah! Okay, folks. No, it looks like it's still got the alarms running. Well, we're gonna have to fly out to the system. Alright. Fly out to the system. Oh. I'm used to the Sidewinder when it comes to this. Alright. We're just gonna have to fly out. I don't want to, but...
Landing gear retracted.
come all the way back up here. But no, this is like the hardest part. Because like I said, there should have been no reason for those guys to be like, oh, I mean, yeah, I had the thing on me, but I dropped it while he was in the middle of scanning. So if you drop it while you're in the middle of scanning, then, or the access, then you're supposed to not have to worry about it. But it's because I killed that one guy that it's just like, oh, no, no. We know you killed somebody. We don't know who it was, but we know you did it. And that's just annoying. So we're going to just fly up and get myself outside of the planet's boundaries. Yeah, the no weapon zone exited. That should be the key for it. To designate that you're outside of the space. Let's just go ahead and keep going. But yeah, it's frustrating because like they shouldn't know that I killed somebody just because they scanned me. Like nobody saw me do it. There was no alarm of him being being killed. So it's just really annoying that it does that. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. I know that clock is not right. Where's my phone? Aha! Okay. I think we should be high enough to maybe come in from a different approach angle. Theoretically, they won't be in an alarm state no more. We're gonna go until we finish this mission. And then I'm probably gonna close out the stream for at 11:30. Or at least 11:30, or when we complete this mission and return back to station. I didn't realize how long it would take me to complete these missions. We come at this from a different angle. Maybe come from a different side. Now that we have a grounds understanding of the location, we might be able to come in from a different angle. Achieve the same goal. We need to get into the main storage facility, because that's where the security system is at. So we actually want to fly over on that side, I think. Because we came up and then we would have flown over. So yeah, I think we want to go over this way. Yeah, there's another ship there. Ultimately, we just don't want to be seen. That's kind of the gist of it. And it's going to be forever before I can clear the notoriety from the bounty kill, or from the assassination. I'm going to approach from this side. I think that's where it was. It's on this side where the scanning, because we're going to have to rescan that code to get in. And then we're just going to say, fuck it. And we're just going to move in quickly and quietly. Alright. Alright, and then I need my landing gear. Nope, that's garbage. Landing gear.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Yeah. I don't understand why it has to fly up and then fly back down. So the alarm system is off. I just have to keep from being seen by anybody. Was it? Nope, I guess the alarms are still on. Well, shit. That's annoying. So close, folks. We were so close. So now we're just going to piss off Yalwell. Because I don't want to deal with that. I need to complete this mission. And if that means we got to clean up this facility a little bit, then we'll clean up this facility a little bit. I didn't want to do this approach. I really didn't. Just needed that data. At this point, I don't know what to do. So we're just going to run over there and start. We're going to try and sneak around, but if things get bad, we'll just pull out the blasters and hope we can at least take some with us before we leave. Sometimes you fail. Okay, the alarms are off now. Oh, the alarms are off. Okay, good. I don't see the alarm lights on anymore. Awesome, so we might be able to do this. We'll have to be careful not to get scanned. All right. Sorry about that. So the reason we're going over here is because we had that window access that gave me a chance to see a 3. Now, that doesn't mean that he's still there. And we'll deal with that if we need to. Oh, he still has a 3. Oh, cool. Perfect. Like I said, we just can't get scanned by any of the security right now. Because the moment they scan us, we are doomed. Yeah, stop the lag. I don't know if I can scan from this distance. I probably can't. This is dangerous, guys.
Security profile cloned.
Okay, so he's cautious. But he hasn't seen me yet. And the alarm hasn't gone off. Now we need to get inside that room over there. Okay. Ugh. Feel like I'm gonna throw up, people. But yeah, that's the security office. If we can disable the alarms, then we'll just go to town because they won't be able to call in reinforcements. But I gotta get in there and disable that security system first. Whoa. I really do wish that this damn thing would stop. Like, these weird lag spikes that are like always right next to an edge. Alright. That thing is also annoying. Kermit Holman. And Pyler Blevins. Woo, boys. This is going to be a tough cookie to get into. wish there's like a second floor I can use. A second floor entrance. Yeah, that's the room we're trying to get into. Because we need to get in there to disable the security. Come on, game. Stop glitching right on edges. I think this game is just aiming to get me killed. Make sure nobody's around. Oh. Dead end. So helpful. Okay, well, that's not working as planned. There's literally one way in, one way out of this place. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. Gotta be careful. Ooh. Okay, he's right there. Gotta be careful that he doesn't see me. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have a pit in my stomach. Because I know this will immediately turn into a gunfight if I'm not careful. Alright, so we are inside the facility. And now we just have to sneak around. Could theoretically jump up there. Nobody in here? Good, nobody's in here. Alright, cool. This allows me to find... Okay. As long as I don't have anybody kind of poke in. Here it is. This is the auto turret. It's point defense. So I have this unit, so I can come up here. And I can say interact.
Point defense turrets disabled.
Because I have the high enough security. Scare the shit out of me, why don't you? Nobody's gonna see what's happening. Some circuit boards, circuit switches. Where's the security panel? Locker. But the point defense is off. Oh, am I not in the security office? Yeah, where's the computer? Do we have a computer lab up here? Probably not. Nope, we don't. Thanks, game. See, there's a person right there. That's Zix. Maybe it's over there. That's probably where it's at. I just have to get over there without drawing anybody's attention. Okay. Here we go. Now we can disable this.
Alarm systems disabled.
Okay. So the alarm systems are disabled. I really hope he's not walking up the stairs. He's not. Okay. Okay. And now it's more or less just about cleaning house, I think. We need to go get that data information. Oh, hang on. Don't want to disturb. Yeah, let's wait for Arias to go around. Then we're just going to try and sneak back out the front. And then from there, we'll go and enter the Ab Center. And then we'll pick up what we can on the way out. That's the atmosphere, okay. We don't need to mess with the atmosphere right now. All right. So while we're here, might as well see about downloading some data. Data can get you some pretty good amounts of stuff. Good amount of money. We start downloading. But because I think there's no alarm system on now, theoretically I should be able to collect this stuff. And nobody's going to be bothered with it. I believe. I could be wrong. This is my first time attempting this route. Doesn't look like anybody's immediately running up to me. I know we need power data port 2, but I'm just more or less just checking to make sure nobody's going to come running up on us when we try to do a security breach. Oh, that scared me. Saw those spinning vials over there on the side, and I was like, oh god. I think we're okay, though. I don't think anybody's going to care about us. Definitely need to upgrade my suit so I can download data faster.
Transfer complete.
Okay. It doesn't look like anybody's losing their shit. So in that case, let's just start kind of snatching up what we can. I don't have a Maverick suit, so I can't cut that open. That's fine. Alright, so theoretically we should be able to come around here. Make sure Mr. Arias isn't in the way. Oh, I don't think he comes over here, so we're okay.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay. Alright, so that definitely means that... Whoa. Hello, Kermit. Uh-oh. However, they're not going to be able to trigger an alarm, so nobody else is going to know about me. I mean, if I walk into them, they're going to be like, hey, you're the guy. But I should be okay. Because like I said, they can't trigger the alarm now. So now I just have to probably fight my way into the hab. I don't want to fight my way into the hab, but... Uh-oh, I'm hearing running. That is concerning. That's the way I need to go anyways. Theoretically, if I can get over here without anybody noticing... Yeah, we might be able to pull this off. It's very touch and go, though. That's for sure. So we got those two. It's good to often stay crouched. Because technically, I mean, I think they can still detect your footsteps if they're really close. And you don't have one of those cool suits that actually allow you not to be detected. But, look at there. I don't have a lot of space I can track things, but I think this person's already dead, so we don't have to worry about them. Double check to make sure. Oh, the body's not even in here anymore. Okay. Alright, power plants. Port data 1.
Downloading data.
Yeah, nobody's gonna rush me.
Connection lost.
Oh, shit.
Transfer suspended. Downloading data.
Okay.
Transfer canceled. Downloading data.
Now what we ought to do is shut down the entire facility because if we shut down the entire facility, then they're going to have to restart the settlement before they can come and get me. I'm going to use an item real quick.
Suit fully charged.
Come on. How long is it taking? I don't know, because it's not really saying anything. So I have no idea how long my time is. And they won't let me, like, access it while it's running. I don't know. Let's just hope they didn't, like, screw me up and, like, create a glitch when I accidentally left that one. Come on, come on. Alright, it's apparently working. I just don't know how long it's going to take for this to finish downloading. Because my timer doesn't show. Come on. Wrong button. Yeah, I can't, like, access it, but it made it sound like I was getting away from it. Hopefully data's downloading. Ah, wrong button again. That's the button I want. I think it's broken. I don't know if this is actually doing anything. I don't know how to... Hello? Oh, well, it's still downloading, so... This is a very harsh sound.
Transfer canceled. Downloading
There we
data.
go. I just had to update a new one. Okay. That's fine. We'll just steal this data. And the reason I'm grabbing the ones that are usually... that are marked with the purple, like, illicit stuff, because usually you can sell those for a lot of money.
Transfer complete.
Out in the experience. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's on me, so we should be alright. Now what's cool is we got a couple of block boxes in here that we might be able to steal from. Alright, now we gotta get back over here and grab those three. Down there.
Downloading
There we go.
data.
There we go. We just needed to re-update the thing. So how y'all doing? I don't know how y'all are doing because I can't see the chat. Yep. From full screen. Hey, there we go. It's really quiet. Oh well. I'm gonna have to decrease my bit rate, I think. I don't want any of that.
Transfer complete. Mission status updated.
Okay. Now that we got the data, now we need to leave the settlement. However, what I'm thinking about doing is accessing this. I don't want that door to open because if I open that door, somebody could be standing over on the edge and be like, "Oh, there he is!" And then I'd be kind of SOL. So while I'm here, we're gonna go into the facility and we're gonna look for the power center. Yeah. And we're gonna go look at these different functions. What's that? Okay, it's over here. There we go. So it's 4364. 4634. What? Oh, 4364, sorry. 4364. There we go. Iodine gas, compressed gas, degraded power regulator. Some electric wiring, that'd be nice. Yeah, what the hell? How much, oops, how much inventory space do I have here? Probably not a lot. So, oh, I can hold 2 more items. So, with that, we got 1 more facility in here. Yeah, right there. Facility. Corridor. Nope, I don't see any power. Now it's power container. Wait, what? Not processing. Sorry. Power center. There we go. Okay. Well, that's strange. Is it the same code? Oh no, that's the data part. That's right. Never mind. My bad. I thought that was the. I thought it was a unit that I could. Okay, there we go. That's not what it was, but there we go. Any other thing that I want to snatch up while I'm here? So I've already got those. I don't think I want to jump back in there because there's a lot of people in there. I don't think I'm going to mess with that too much. Couple of corridor boxes, which I just completed those. That's an energy cell case. So yeah, I think we're pretty much on the way out the door. Oops, I didn't keep doing that. So the idea of what I like to do is I often like to shut down settlements. However, I don't have the Maverick, so I can't arc cut my way through. Well, actually on the inside I can do zaps, I think. Because there's that unit right there, there's the charge port, and I think there's one on the other side too. Let's go take a look real quick. Is there a port slot on that one? There is. Okay, so we'll...
Pressurized environment.
God damn it.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay.
Entering restricted area.
So we're gonna do...
Power center shutdown protocol has been initiated.
Shutdown protocol has been initiated.
Now, nobody's gonna go freak out about it. But essentially what I like to do is I like to take the power system with me. So if the settlement is shut down, it can't be working. Downside is it looks like it's going to take forever to do this. So that's the thing. And I don't see anybody rushing to the spot. If I could just get it shut down before somebody else sees, which I'm not sure. I think that might be one of the guys. Fuck it. Let's get out of here. I just don't want to risk being caught.
Pressurized environment.
Essentially, it'll shut it down. Nobody's going to be able to get in there until they use an arc cutter. I like to usually take the power system, but due to the nature of the fact that there is one guy that walks into the facility in that spot, I don't want to risk having to like try and defend against him, which then makes a bunch of noise, which in turn pisses everybody off, and you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head on out to the ship. I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Let's get out of here. Just complete the mission. Let's go. I think this whole AI stream bot crap is bullshit. I don't want no damn robots watching me. I'm tired of robots. So I ain't gonna do that. So when I get a moment, I'm gonna fucking ban or fucking report that particular post, because I don't want to fucking have robots watching my stream. Defeats the purpose of streaming. I don't want to talk to robots. I don't want a bunch of kiss asses. Where am I getting this weird hay from? Like, I keep getting a researcher talking. It's so strange. It's like I'm hearing somebody communicate, but there's no one here to communicate. I'm hearing the ghosts of the planet. Or seeing, I guess. Alright, I think that's a mission complete. The settlement should be shutting down here soon. We can actually watch this. The fog would probably shut down. I think there it went. Yep, there it went. It's now shut down. As you can see right there, the fog is, or the systems is no longer doing anything, so the entire settlement is shut down. So without a Maverick, they're not going to be able to go out and open those spaces, and this gives me an opportunity to get out of here and free myself of this madness. So we don't need that anymore. I need to do something real quick. I'm going to mark you as spam. Because I don't want that shit. I don't need robots talking to me. Alright. But yeah, so as you can see, the facility is all shut down.
Landing gear retracted. Cargo scoop retracted.
Alright, and now we're going to come over here, shut this off, because we don't need that anymore. And let's head home, guys! That's not what I want. Oh, I'm mass locked, right? Well, it wasn't the prettiest execution of that mission, but we completed the mission. And that's what matters. And I didn't have to kill too many people. I only killed one guy. Mostly because I was like, I probably need to get rid of him just in case. Alright, we did it. So we are going to go turn these missions in, and then we're going to go ahead and turn off the stream. Leave it at that, and we will come back again Monday Monday evening because the idea is that I will be doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And, yeah. Where am I going? I need to go this way. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then we need to set my home base. The bookmarks. Home base. And go. It's only one jump away, but you know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. And there you go. That's how that works. We got ourselves moving along. Like I said, we're going to go drop these 2 missions off. And I'll go ahead and bring the stream to a close. I am impressed that that took 2 hours to fucking do. It's a little ridiculous. Slightly ridiculous, guys. Slightly ridiculous. And of course, it's behind the sun. Do. Go here. We're going to set this to auto cruise. And there we go. And with that, we shall end the situation here. My bit rate. Oh, my bit rate is terrible. I definitely need to work on this table. It says its average stream bit rate is too high. So I'm going to have to figure out how to dally with that. Shouldn't be too big. Yes, I just posted that in there just to make sure that things were actually working. Because yeah, currently I am just kind of concerned. It says I'm still live, but my bitrate has like tanked. And I'm not sure what's going on. It says it's unstable, but I guess I'll have to watch back and see how well it goes. Eventually, I plan on doing a lot of like, I'll have your chat set up if I can figure out how to do that to where I can see, to set the chat up, have it running, and then I plan on actually, there's one thing I want to do like for startup when I'm getting ready to go on a mission or get ready to start a session. What I'm planning on doing is like setting up some sound bites, and the sound bites are going to sort of act as like, you know, the handler is contacting me as the character. And they like are like, hey, you know, got a mission, head to whatever, and it's not going to be directly. It's just going to be like, hey, there's a mission, time to start, and that's going to be what I'm going to use as like an indicator as to when I'm actually going to start playing into the game. So the idea is that I'm going to come in, chat with you all for about 10-20 minutes, then we jump into the game after we have this little soundbite function. And then after we do that, we then will play through the game for the couple of hours. After which, we'll go through and assess everything that happened based on the missions. I'm surprised these 2 missions took as long as they did. It's kind of ridiculous. Infiltrating, I didn't realize took so long. But we're going to do that. And then we're going to go down to... we'll end up the mission, or end the missions, complete them, and then we'll have another like 10-20 minutes of talking. And the idea is, as long as I got followers following and watching, I plan to actually like ship you all off to somebody else who might be playing Elite, because that's kind of the vibe. I'm going to stick around. I may play other games. I have a huge collection of stuff on Steam, about 200 something games, and I've beaten some of them and whatnot. I just, when it comes to copyright rules, it's always questionable. I'm always concerned. Now, I know with this thing, you can plug in like what your category is, and I think in part that's what helps work with the copyright stuff. So because you're literally saying, hey, this is Elite Dangerous, this is the game being played, blah blah blah. I don't know how it all works out yet. I'm still new to Twitch. But yeah. So then we'll like drop you off with some other commander, or we'll drop you off in some like. I like synthwave music, so I'll see if I can start finding some synthwave creators on here. If you're into that, go and drop in, have a good vibe, and we'll see what happens. I'm not really sure how to do the social thing. I'm sure you all can understand that based on how this is going. Of course, I think there's only one person watching, which is great. I appreciate you. I'm happy there's one person watching. And I hope to get more and also be more entertaining, you know. I was also going to think about doing like topics if missions didn't take as long as they did. Holy crap. I was going to have like set up like designated topics that I can kind of pull from, but I'm not really sure just because of how detailed the missions are and how long it took to complete these missions in particular. We might not do that, or I might have some just on the side just at random if we get a really lull time. But I'm not sure. We will see. I would like to direct your attention to the flight attendants in the brief safety demonstration. I love when you hear cruise ships talking to you. It's like, why are you mentioning messages to me? I'm not talking. I'm not on the cruise ship. I'm flying over here. If I was scanning for radio signals, then I should see something like that, but I'm not scanning for radio signals. But yeah, I really do hope to make this a more common occurrence. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9:30 to 11, except for on Fridays. Oh, I think today is Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. So actually, I guess we do have a little bit more time to play because we're going to be doing 4 hours. So I might actually go ahead and do that. Wow, I just suddenly got an excellent in my bit boost. Huh. Yeah, but we're going about 2.5 or almost 2.5 hours. So this actually kind of works. I forgot that this is Friday. That's how it goes. That's why I was like, I need to have something to help track my schedule because holy smokes, I need that. So it's a good thing we're doing this. In about 2 hours, we're going to go out here. And I guess we could pick up a couple more missions. Fly on out to another thing. Because I'm a silly goose and I forgot my own time schedule. Alright, folks. Coming into Gunner Handle or Holdings. We gotta wait till we get to 7.5 or less. There it is.
Docking request granted.
Auto dock. We love the auto dock. So yeah, I guess I only got one viewer right now. I appreciate your view, but if you want to stick around a little bit longer, we're going to do another 2 hours because I forgot that it was Friday, and that's what I have the schedule for is 9 to, or as a 4-hour schedule. So what was it? 9 to 2, 9 to 1, 9 to 1. Yeah, we'll go out and
Landing gear deployed.
pick up a couple more missions. Because we need a little bit more money.
Docking successful.
We also need to clear ourselves
Disengaged.
of that notoriety with Yawel because, you know, we killed somebody and stole a bunch of stuff. Speaking of stole a bunch of stuff, let's complete our missions here. Alright, Yawel. So, we have the digital. Oh, let's do the rare work. That's influence. Yeah, we'll do that one on influence because I really want the influence to start boosting a little bit more. Okay, and yay, rare artworks. Issuing faction. Influence. Influence takes forever to move. I'm not sure how fast it moves. But we will see. And then we have this where we have the data. And this one will take the money. Or actually, we might take the medical records. Because I already got reputation. I don't need that. Yeah, we'll take the medical records. I'm not sure what medical records will do. Cargo capacity 8 of 8. I'm somehow full. How am I full? Why is my cargo full? Oh, is it because of the stuff I was equipped with? That may be what it is. Let me double check. Hey, Sapphire. Oh, shit. What? No. I'm not done yet. What? Yeah, I'm not done yet. I'm well aware. It's gonna take time to get used to. If you didn't just come out here randomly, we wouldn't have that problem. But, you know, it is what it is. That's my daughter, folks. No, you're not gonna come over and chat with anybody, because I think there's only one person watching, and I think I know who that is. And so, no, you're not gonna come over here and watch. Oops. Or no, not gonna talk. You know what I'm saying. That's fine. Alright, folks. So, here we are. Jumping in. Gonna go in here. Go get our money. Or not our money. Well, yeah, actually, I guess we are going to get our money, because what we're going to do is we're going to run down to our barkeep.
If you're looking for work,
I'm not from you, at least.
What can I get you, Command? Looking to make a business transaction?
I am
Whatever
looking to
you
make
need
a
to sell, I can
business
handle it.
transaction. All right. Is there anything that's classified as marked as stolen? It may not actually be marked as stolen anymore. Really? I didn't know that. Power classified data. So these data files are good. Before we do that, though, let's
Anything else I can... No
Yeah.
skin off my nose.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna run over here real quick and see if there's like what I need for upgrades.
After a weapon or an up, if I don't have it, it's not worth having.
Blah 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 blah. Oh fuck, too much. Upgrade. Let's see what we need. So my Maverick is the one that I commonly use. So if we do that, so we need suit schematic, health monitor, manufacturing instruction, carbon fiber, and graphene. So that's that over here. Health monitor, manufacturing instruction, titanium. Where'd it go? Oh, there's titanium plating and graphene. So none of those there. And then what about on my weapons? Compressed gas, manufacturing instructions, tungsten, weapon components, weapon schematics. I've never actually done anything on upgrading, so I'm a little confused as to how to do that. Oh wow, this. Oh, never mind. That would be only after I got an upgrade. Does get the engineering function. And then this one, probably the same thing. Yeah. So I can sell those data because I don't need them for anything.
Anything else I can do for you? Maybe next time.
No, I'm good.
Need a job?
What I need is to sell
Something
my
I
shit.
can... So, how may I be of service today? Whatever you need to sell, I can handle it.
So we got a circuit board, a circuit switch, electric wiring. I'll keep the ionized gas, because the ionized gas was something... Or was it compression fields? Maybe the compression field gas. A compact library. Let's just do all of it. All assets and all data. So look at that. Just by the few things that I did steal from that settlement, I got 421,200 credits coming my way. So if we confirm the sale, do I want any other? I don't really think I need any of that right now.
Sold.
There you go. Money, money, money,
I appreciate your custom,
money.
Commander.
All right. Moving on to the next stage.
The right person with a gun.
Question is, do I want to do a settlement mission or do I want to do a ship transport mission? Any suggestions? Switch to you. A salvage job. Retrieve, grab a vehicle schematic from the crash site. Transportation. Fetch the chemical. Oh, that's in Yawell. Really, guys? Come on. Are you all aligned or not? I'm really confused as to whether you all are aligned or not. You send me there to do missions, and then you send me to collect stuff from those missions. I don't understand how that works. Okay, so this one is we can obtain a settlement or a vehicle schematic from settlement. We can do digital espionage again. A heist. These are all in Yawell. Man. I guess these guys are really out to get Yawell. Combat. Settlement massacre. Take out aristocrats of Yawell personnel. See, well, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, hey, we're going to go collect stuff from these guys, but we're also going to want you to go out there and mass murder these folks. It's 400,000. What's the the challenge rate for it? Threat level 4. Ugh. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. Let's see. What I might do is go look at the missions on the ship. I do wish they kind of connected the missions all into one system. So, like, if you're inside the settlement, you can go in there and be like, I want to look at ship missions. Or, you know, if you want, you can do settlement missions. I don't even know what ship I'm looking to get. I know I've heard that the Anaconda is a really good ship, but I'm not really sure if it's the kind of ship I'm looking for. Let's see if we can go ahead and how long it's going to take. Oh, I didn't want that. This is what I wanted. I still have a high notoriety. Oh, nope. Taken care of. Now they're not going to be mad at me anymore. Look at how simple that was. And... oh, here. Got anything we can sell? There's superconductors. Let's buy superconductors from here and then give them back to here. That'd be funny. How many do they have? 5,000. Oh, per unit. Oh, that's a lot. Mission board. Let's do some supports. I want to support Yawell. Why would I want to support Yawell? I'm trying to mush Yawell. Transport. Naval intelligence. Oh, this is a continuation mission. Because of the little chain link, you know that it's a continuation mission. Boom time delivery of 72 units of insulating membrane. The problem is, I only have 8 available slots, and they're all full for some reason. Which I'm still not quite sure I understand how that is. What is filling up my stuff? What is in my cargo? Nothing's in my cargo. I got all those, but weird. All right, let's go do one of those missions where we're delivering goods. It's going to be a little bit dangerous. But let's try not to have to send too much stuff. 12 units, 4 units of insulating membrane. Courier job, 6 units of indite. Wow, that's a lot of money. Oh, source and return, okay. Source and return. Domestic appliances. Boom delivery of 4 units of semiconductors. Nano breakers. Atypical disrupt weak echoes. What the hell is that? Are those echoes actually real things? I thought they were just like sensor data being like, hey, there was something here, but it's not there no more. Huh. 4 units of polymer. Shigigus. 89,000. Oh, man. Deliver 72 units. That's over almost 1 million credits for just that. Or I can source and return 6 units of indite. Indite. Indite's a mineral, right? I could do that. Let's grab this mission. We're gonna go and jump into a little bit of delivery goods. We have Theracoids? Where'd that mission come from? Oh, okay, I see. Mission depot. Source. Iridite. Indite, sorry. Okay, so I have none. So indite. I think indite is a mineral. Yeah, let's go try that, right? Indite. Indium. Indium. Shut up, dog. But yeah, I think indite is this. It's the indium. Indium. But I'm not sure. Is it like. I may have to drop that mission, mostly because I don't know what indite is. Is it the mining side of things? I have to go mine indite? Ah. Alright, let's go take a look. Give me 1 sec, folks. I'm going to go just gander real quick on how to access indite. And elite interest. Elite dangerous indite. Indite is a specific commodity item of minerals to be refined into indium. Okay, so it is. So that means I need to access some kind of mining facility to increase the odds of being able to get indite. How long do we have for that mission? Let's look at that. For this mission, we have. It doesn't have a timeline. Great. Love when they don't give me all the information. 23 hours. Okay, so 23 hours. Oh, so it's just like a 24-hour thing. Okay. So if we go find a mineral extraction, right? If we find mineral extraction, we should be able to find indite. I have 8 units of space. And yeah. So let's go see if we can find a mineral station. Means we gotta go over here, go into system. Let's go look up the indite. You can search it through here, can't you? Trade routes. Looking for minerals. Specifically indite. Okay. Oops. Okay. So now that I've set that as a stipulation, that's where my Sidewinder is. It's over there in Quarterbog. Indite. How do you track these things? It's trade routes. I'm looking for indite. Currently trending trade routes based on the data purchased in the last 24 hours. No, you dumb system. I'm trying to find something. Okay. We just need commercial. Okay, so that won't help. Okay, let's see about zooming out. Is there anything that looks like indite? Oh my goodness. There's Sol. I didn't realize Sol was so close. But there's also a Theragoid or whatever attack, I think is what that means. Terragoid. Oh yeah, it is Terragoid. Terragoid. What is going on? Oh yeah, Theragoid Titan. That's nice. 18.3 billion. We should fly out to Earth at some point. However, I'm trying to find... Yes, thank you for taking me back to this spot. Alright, what am I looking for here? Can you please... How do I do this? We don't need that anymore. Okay. Maybe we do. Mine extraction. That's where I need to go, right? I need to go to an extraction site. Because an extraction site's going to have the Theragoid. Or Theragoid. The whatever. The indite. That's what I'm looking for. Let's jump over to this again. Okay. I don't fully know how to read this map, so please forgive me. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm looking for here. Okay, services, trade, lab. There's nothing around here that... Is that what I'm seeing? Is that literally what's being happening here? Let's see about the marketing. Doing trade. Okay. I was kind of hoping you would tell me what's in the trade. Market information. Commodity is not produced or consumed at this market. Okay. So that's chemicals. All right. Which means we need to go to another spot. Chemical. Why is it all chemical? What the fudge? Import costs. Is this what I'm looking for? That's what I don't understand how to read this map. Are these data points? Is this the data I'm looking for? Okay, so we do have a player, I think, a player ship. I think that's what that means. Dnipro Code Gaming. So Dnipro is probably a player. But like I said, is that the stuff I'm looking for? I'm not understanding how to read the system map. Okay, so there's Remy's Prominence. Commodity. So we need Remy's Prominence. Let's see if we go to... Okay, let's try that. Let's test. There's apparently a couple of them. Good Lord, there's a lot of places out there. That's a lot of units. Okay, anyway. So the idea is to go here. It's only one lock away. Ugh. I need to lock that destination. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just, like I said, I'm still new to understanding how to read the galaxy map and the data that's inside the galaxy map. I have no bloody idea, honestly. I am really bad. Okay. Hello, beautiful existence. Sorry, I was busy looking up something. Yeah. Sorry, I was, like I said, I was looking up stuff on internets. Let me see. I can't really see your chat. Move it over here. Oh gosh. I broke it, everything. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We're not dying. We're not. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, anyway, as I was saying, I'm not really sure what exactly I'm doing. So I apologize if, you're like, hey, dude. And, oh, that's not what I want. Yeah. Go fly, thingy majigger. That's what I'm looking for. But anyway, my bad. I apologize for not noticing you were there. Interesting. Nice to see you, beautiful existence. I'm a little flubberdubbed because I've been talking to nobody this entire time. At least I feel like I was talking to nobody. And so it's just caught me off guard when I was like, oh, there's somebody there. Oh, I should probably pay attention to you. At least to a degree. But yeah, anyway, I'm trying to just figure out how to read the map system and all that. And what was the station I needed to go to? Okay, so there's that. Let's go. It was somebody's... I done forgot it. Okay. Whoa, that's a funky looking planet. There's my other ship right there. So there's a bunch of settlements on this. So, okay. Credit Enterprise. Is that one that had it? I don't know. We'll find out. Whoops. Do you? Yeah, you seem to have what I'm looking for, I think. I have no idea. Okay. Nope, that does not look like I have it, because it's just imports natural fabrics, polymers, synthetic fabrics, exports, food cartridges, cobalt, prohibited slaves, combat stabilizers, imperial slaves. So that clearly was not how I need to find that. I don't actually have a rig for mining right now. I've been mostly just doing settlement operations type stuff. And every once in a while just flying around. So I don't actually have a rig for mining at this time. I've sure got the money for it, but I don't know if I'm ready to jump in that quite yet. I appreciate the offer, but, you know, just, yeah, I don't know. Okay. What am I looking for? So we have chemicals, extract industry. So theoretically, there should be something here, right? Well, you see, now, how is that me learning anything? If I'm just accepting your missions and all that jazz, that kind of defeats the purpose of me learning, doesn't it? There's my... Is there any of these locations? It does not appear that any of these locations have it. How about over here? Up here? Nope. No data there. No data there. Oh, okay, so it's apparently just like, you're not docked at the station. Okay. Well, that's not helpful at all, system. Please explain to me how to work. Summary, factions, power. I don't know where I need to go. Okay. I see, I'm not worried about earning credits. That's one thing that's about me. Like, I'm playing this game more as a role-play experience, and I'm not, like, role-playing, but, like, I'm playing through a character storyline. I'm not necessarily going out of my way to earn buku bobs of credits or buy fancy ships. That's just not fun for me. I like to enjoy the experience. And I don't know if you've been around. That's not what I don't know if you were around when I was talking about kind of my vibe for this. My idea for this game is to be playing through, I'm using a minor faction, so I'm going through a minor faction, and I'm trying to manipulate, quote unquote, manipulate the BGS, that's what it's called, right? BGS? Yeah, the BGS, by following the minor factions. And, so my idea is to just like, I essentially I work as how do I'm an agent of Rogue Capricorni. So like I do a lot of missions that involve like sabotage or what's the word I'm looking for? Or intel collecting, things like that. And the reason I'm doing this mission is more or less because I've never done anything involving like the erudite or whatnot, or any mining materials really, because I've never explored mining. I don't know a lick about how to do any of that. Never done it. So that's what more or less this mission's about, is just kind of looking around and figuring out things. I'm still relatively new. Yes, I have 5 million credits, but when I started up the stream, I was pretty much sitting at the 5 million credits, and as I was saying, it's like I have a Cobra Mark III because I just started. I don't have a lot of upgrades for all my stuff. I'm just wanting to I wanted to have a base before I went and played, and that's where I'm kind of at now. Is that I'm before I started streaming, I built my what is it called? Oh my gosh. My brain is not working right now. Reputation. That's the word. I built my reputation with Ro Capricorni to reach allied states, so I'm working for them. Okay, I mean, 900 million credits sounds nice, but, you know, I don't think I want to jump on that. I'm good. But yeah, like I'm playing more or less as like a role-played stealth operative. Stop doing that. Thank you. That's kind of the idea that I'm playing this character. I'm playing through a commander's life, or one of these commanders' lives. So, I hope you can respect that. And like I said, I'm sure you've got a lot of cool stuff that you're doing, and that's great. I'm new. This is my first stream doing this, so I don't want to like jump into anybody's lap. I don't want to jump into anybody's lap and then become potentially a problem for them because I'm not well versed in the game. Also, I'm in solo mode, so I'm playing through solo mode at the moment. Whoa. Oh, those are the stars. Okay. You know what I might be able to do? I might be able to go back to... Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Yeah, I apologize. I'm stumbling. Ah! Words are hard. Did you know that? Words are absolutely hard. What am I looking for? Alright, I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, I was looking for a row cap. I wanted to go to the actual, like, capital. Because I was planning on moving to my new location. Ah! Dang it. Row Capricorni. That's what I was looking for. Because right now I've been based out of, Holding? What is it called? Gandolin's Holding? Let me jump up here. Oh! Controls. There it is. I'm at Garnier Holding. And that's my base operations. And so I'm trying to... I mean, that's rude to gank. I mean, but like I said, I'm soloing, so I don't really know how ganking is going to work. Because I'm in solo play, so... yeah. I want to go here. No. Please, please stop. Computer, stop being weird. Here. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. Finally. Okay. Cubeo? Okay. Yeah, I don't know where that is. I don't even know if I've even passed through there. Okay. Let's go flying. Let's go. Boop, boop. Yeah, I was originally getting ready to shut off in about 2 hours. But then I was like, oh crap, my schedule for Fridays is that I'm doing this up for like 4 hours. So that's what I'm doing now. Which means I've only got about an hour left before I'm getting off of here. But, you know, where am I heading? Where am I heading? What's my buttons? That's my button. Good lord. Woo! Still trying to, like, fully grasp the HOTAS controls. I need to get a better one. I got the old Xbox version. And so, like, it's cool. But it definitely lacks a lot of functionality. Like, a lot of my buttons I've got kind of amalgamed from other sequences of stuff. And I was like, oh, I should probably get a couple more or a few more HOTAS buttons to be used. Alright, let's go to... Yeah. Oh no, Inchbada.
Frameshift drive charging.
I didn't realize there was a legacy version and a different version. I only know of the original, or this one that I've got. Like, it's operations and everything. That's how I'm able to do all the settlement stuff, but... Row Capricorni. Row, row. Row Capricorni. Row, row. Whee! Oh, no. I was saying I was using the Xbox HOTAS. I think it's the Xbox 360 HOTAS. So like there's not a lot of buttons to use on it, and so I was talking about I want to get a newer HOTAS that has a lot more function buttons. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Crazy, I know. But yeah, no, it's an old thing. I think I bought it off of eBay. I bought two. I bought one for me and I bought one for my uncle. But my uncle doesn't play games anymore, apparently. Which is kind of sad. Because I used to play a lot of stuff with him. And he's not playing anymore. At least that's what he told me. Which is like, well, shoot. I put so much money. I like paid for a lot of his games and stuff. And I was like really kind of annoyed when he said that. And I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But like, man. You can at least play some of the games with me every once in a blue moon. That's what I was talking about. What have we got in here? What do we got? What do we got? Just prohibited, battle weapons, slaves, combat, stabilizers, landmines, Orions. Okay, well, that's not helpful. But we're going to go here anyways, because like I said, I want to see about lining up a new home station. And I figured, since I'm serving Rogue Capricorni as the minor faction that I'm serving, it might be advised that I have some close access to their main station. Yeah, I know how that feels. Oh, man. It's like... That's how I feel about... What was it? I think I bought one of the... There was a couple of Nintendo games I bought, and then we would, play it once or twice, and then they would just not want to play it no more. Now they're on Roblox, and I can't stand Roblox. I really can't. I mean, I know it's gotten better. I've seen some of the newer stuff that's been made on there, but... Man, I don't trust Roblox. I don't like the look of Roblox. I did try to program it once, make my own game in there. But, yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Now, my partner, she plays Roblox with the kids. Or at least one of them. I got two, so... she'll play with them. But... Yeah, I can't stand it. I tried a couple times. I even tried playing things like, Oh, there you go. See, that's not bad. That kind of gives you somebody that you can kind of look forward to, talking to, I guess. Be like, hey, we're both on. What's up? Kind of keep in touch with the family. That's kind of a cool idea. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mostly feel like a jabberbox half the time, because, like I said, when I started doing this, I was like, had nobody, and I was like, I don't know how to do. So, yeah, that's where I was like, that's where I'm kind of tripping over myself. Because you're the first person that's chatted with me. So I was just like, oh gosh, what do I say? What do I do? Ah! You know how it is. Oh, I should be close enough now.
Docking request granted.
Let's go make a landing. Get a drink. Or throw tea all over myself. That's a great idea. Gotta love the tea.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. But, yeah. As I said though, I'm still learning this game. I've played it a few times. I've never gotten too far into it because half the time when I started playing, I was like overwhelmed by all the options. Like, oh, you could get a ship and then you could just fly. And my brain was like, that's a lot of space to explore. And then that usually is when my brain. So when I did with this startup, when I started this account or this character, I was like, I want to specifically focus on like the idea of Ro Capricorni being a lead character that I follow. Oh shit, I chose the wrong. Oh no, I didn't. That's fine. Oh, this doesn't have commodities market. Damn it, went to the wrong place. And I was like, I'm gonna do that because I think that's gonna be the better option. Is to have a drive, aka pushing a minor faction's influence, which I've got up to 51%. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's done anything for these guys, but it's been really interesting because like when I first started, Ro Capricorni was sitting at about a 47% and it's now at a 51%. And I'm kind of excited about the idea of like being a reason that the minor factions enter a war. Because that's an interesting mechanic. You're like, oh, like I can actually do some cool stuff. And like you can actually like affect things like the BGS and all that. I've not explored the power play stuff yet, but it was fascinating to me. And then like I said, I was like, I need to have a drive. So I'm a spy operative for Ro. Gave me enough of a drive to be like, okay, I have something I can do. That's in part why I started this stream too, is because with having a faction that I work for, quote unquote, it gives the game itself a natural flow when I'm streaming. So it starts to make sense. Oh, you're doing XYZ for this reason or that. And so it kind of helps me come to a better understanding. Okay, that's not what I need. Where's this one? Search and rescue. Apex Interstellar. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the starship. Do you have commodities? There it is, commodities. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Awesome. I think I started playing about 2.5 years ago, and then I stopped playing. So, And then, like I said, I only recently picked it back up about 2 weeks ago, I think. 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was still working because right now I'm on I'm on a mandatory layoff from my main job. And so I was like, well, and I'm having issues tracking the time. So like my Mondays end up being Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and I'm just like, oh crap, I lost time. So this is kind of what I'm using as a means to help track that. It'd be like, okay, I know Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9:30 to either 11:30 or 1:30 is going to be, something that I can use to track my time through the day. Oh, wow. So we're both kind of recent. That's kind of neat. Yeah, but yeah, that's the main reason. I was just like, I'm doing nothing right now. I'm on a mandatory layoff, so I was like, I gotta find something to keep myself entertained. And I could play a bunch of video games. Like I said, I got like 200. And I got Gravity Well. Yay. Love Gravity Wells. They're so fun. Damn Gravity Wells. Anyway, I was like, I'm doing nothing. I have like 200 some odd games in my Steam, and I've played a few of them, but like they were more just kind of, I'm just gonna futz with this. The most recent game I've futzed with was Lay of the Land, and I actually enjoyed that because it's a voxel-based game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a voxel-based game, but you can actually like get into the nitty-gritty details of messing with it. And like you can build a block wall like you would in Minecraft, but then you can go in like a decorative mode and actually like break each individual pixel voxel and shape it to whatever you want. It's really neat. And that was one that I recently picked up. Played a little bit of Crimson Desert for a bit. I mostly was just exploring the world. I think I'm still on like going into like chapter 3. I have barely even got the camp in that game. But I've explored so much of that world. And then I played a little bit of Final Fantasy, but I don't know what happened with that one. I love Final Fantasy VII, but I just kind of flipped off of it. And I think I kind of more or less hit a space game kick. And so, like, I've been playing Space Engineers and then Elite. I recently got Space Haven. Because I like the idea of those games. Alright. So, this is just the one that, like, I was like, I could do stuff and continue to play it and not have to worry about running out of content, you know what I mean? That's all I needed was somebody to burn my face off.
Landing gear deployed.
Beware.
Docking successful.
Yay!
Engines disengaged.
Docking successful. What do we got? Lonke Prospects. Is that how you say that? Lonke Prospects? Hey! Influence is 56.2. Oh, that's the Injibato. Damn Injibato. Urgh. Anyway. What do we got here? Do you have what I am looking for? You have Indium, but you don't have Indite. Gosh dang it. Do I have to mine out Indite? Is that just something I have to do? I mean, or I can, like, take down cargo ships, but I don't want to necessarily start too much conflict in that regard. Is that kind of how that works? Because I can find... I have, like, all these. These are, like, the processed metals. But, like, I'm not seeing, like, minerals. Alright, let's see... Oh, hey, I got some data I can sell. Woohoo! Sell some data. Sell some more data. Sell some more data. More data! Probably should be selling this to my... Oh. Yeah, I've heard about Inara. It's just... the idea of having to use like third-party systems to track in-game stuff is kind of obnoxious. I know it works, like everybody swears by it, but I've always hated the idea of, oh, you want to play this game? Well, go use this web app over here that somebody's developed and designed. Oh, I know. It's just something that it bothers me. It's just a me thing, I guess is the best way to describe it. Hey, I got 6 billion. Woohoo. And I'm not, like, dissing the use of it. I'm just... It's one of those, like, I gotta go now get to the website and then navigate that thing and learn... Which, it's just a thing. It's a my thing. I know it's built for people to make it easier for people. But you'd think they would build something like that within game, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got 2 monitors too, but right now the second monitor is mostly tracking the stream data. But yeah, like it's always bothered me. Like when with the assassination stuff, when you get into operations, I didn't know for the longest time that you could use your charging port to essentially do an insta kill as long as the person doesn't have a shield. There was nothing that I found in the game that said that. And I was like, what in V blazes? that is poor development, if you ask me. When it's just like, guys, like, you have a tool, let people know that it's a usable tool. And I played through the tutorial, but it never came up. Like, that tool was never required other than to charge your suit from the tutorial when I got into operations. So it was kind of annoying. This button.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
I may have to actually, like,
1.
because right now I have this set to full screen, and I may need to actually do the full screen borderless full screen. Never played a game that way, but I think that might be something I have to look into. And I am looking for... Oh, there's a mining hub. They might have something. Surface map. Ooh, what's that? Crouton plant. Sanitary port. Come over here. That is the dredging base. This is the... prospecting. Do you have commodities? You do. Can I look at your commodities? Do you have what I'm looking for? Your mineral extracts. So you might have some. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Whole station for that. So that... Have I actually scanned this galaxy? I don't know if I've actually scanned this galaxy. Okay, yeah, I've scanned it. Okay. Yeah! Turn this way, turn this way. Fly! Fly with me! Oh, I'm gonna fly right into the planet. That sounds like... I mean, I guess I kind of need to. Ooh, blinded by the lights. I can't sing any more of this song because I'm concerned about copyright. Oh no, I get it. I understand. I have a daughter and a son, and my daughter likes to sneak out here, and I'm trying my best not to like use her name on stream. I don't think anybody's heard me use her name, but I did accidentally slip earlier. I was like, I gotta learn how to handle that. Because, you know, me and my partner, we both agreed that we don't want their names to be on the internet until they're older. And so it's been a interesting...
Orbital flight engaged.
An interesting new hassle. Yeah. I'm gonna mute. Unmute. There we go. Oh my goodness. There we go. Do 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 do. Whoa. Do 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 do. But yeah, apparently that individual is playing the individual I'm talking to. They actually are playing Elite, or at least they were. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Sorry, I was talking to my family. Got a lot to learn on how to like control the stream and control the play and control the audio stuffs and control name things so I don't end up accidentally blurting somebody's name out. Alright, should be coming in close for land. Request docking.
Request denied.
Why? Gotta be closer.
Docking request denied.
Why? Am I really that far away?
Docking request denied.
Well, this is just frustrating. Where are you at? Oh, I flew right over you. Hey, you. Whoa, nipples. I'm gonna go smashing into the ground. Can you, like, please answer my docking request, please? That's not what I want. Okay.
Docking request granted.
Fuck you. What? No, I'm not done. I won't be done till 1:30.
Landing gear deployed.
Yep. Alright. Do 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 do. We have landing.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Thank the Lordy Lord. Alright, what you got? Did you got some commodities for me? Nope, you don't have what I'm looking for. Gosh dang it. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for either. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go and... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to disembark. Oh, man. Okay.
Warning. Extremely high temperature detected.
Well, that's not good. I'm in my suit and I'm burning alive. Okay. Auto launch.
Landing gear retracted.
Ugh,
Ship
alright.
released. Engines engaged.
Really don't want to have to use Inara. It's just silly. I have to use a separate program. Just seems silly to me. But anyway. We'll see. Near Sol system. Not Sol. We are near Ro. Peppercorny. Search. Okay, so there's a couple of places. Oh, I can go here. Wow, that had a lot. Hello? Okay. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Now I have to go back over here, switch back over to this. Yeah, tell me about it. I've heard the Mandalay's pretty good about like travel. I've just, like I said, I I'm still trying to figure out what kind of ship I want. Because like the idea is that I'm this spy operative, and so my thoughts are I want something that's fast. Why have I put those like that? My ship needs to be fast. It needs to be quiet, and you know, obviously, I don't really know quiet. I mean, I guess you could theoretically hide your signals when you're jumping, so maybe that's what quiet would be. At least I think you could do that in this game. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff about this game I still don't know. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like what exactly is my go-to for my ship of choice. And like I said, I don't want to go out there and be like, oh, I'm gonna spend ARX to buy me a fancy super mega ship that just got dropped, because it's just, I don't care about that. The idea that I'm playing is that I want a character. The ship is supposed to be a part of the character. I'm not here to min-max things. I'm just here to enjoy an experience. And so that's kind of the notion I've come into the game with. So I need to fly up so I can actually get away from the planet. All right, you can't boost in this state. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, right, I was gonna look for a station. That station would be, or the system is Hale? Is that what it said? Hale? Gosh dang it. Having to bounce between things. You know what? Actually might be a good idea. Let me see if I can access an internet tab on my OBS. I know we could open up some things, but maybe I could do that as a means to like have Inara running in the background. So it's hello. Halea. There we go. Halea system. Oh wow, it's not that far. Okay. Wow, it's an immediate drive. Cool. So there we go. I did the thing. I went to Inara. I went to Inara. I feel icky. I feel so icky using external sources. No, and I'm also interested in like all the cool story beats, like with the I saw on YouTube, and that's kind of why I got back into this, like the Theragoid stuff, or however it's said. I really liked that. I like hearing the stories of the fuel rats. I don't know if I want to be a fuel rat myself, but I love the stories that I've heard, and I think in part that's what's brought me back into the game. Because I'm a big sucker for like cool stories like that. I love, like, I'm a tabletop role player as well, and so I always focus more on like narrative over min-maxing and all that jazz. So yeah. Oh, I've already scanned this session. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't want to scan it anyways. So I love telling stories. That's what I love doing. I love experiencing stories. I love being a part of a story. Maybe one day I might try a fuel rat run just for like a week or so. Since I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, you know, that might not be a bad idea. What station was I looking for here? I do not remember. This is the other reason why doing Inara is like hard. Okay, so I need to go to Savinkia. Savinkia Orbital. Okay, Savinkia Orbital. Whee! That's Starry Sky. Savinkia Orbital. Yay! I found it! I found it! I might be able to complete this mission within 24 hours. I only need like 6. I'm just doing this cargo run, and I only need 6 for my station, or for my, for Ganara's holding. But I'm just like, I gotta find it. Let me see. Maybe I can switch. And this is. I gotta figure out a good layout for this. And we got a gravity well. Conveniently, we got a gravity well right as I was trying to slow down. Because, you know, that's how space works. I think they put the planets out there on purpose, man. They just rig them out there to be like, we're going to mess with you. I'm going to zip by it again. Yay! Going to whip around the planet a million times. Whee! Let's try again. I could do super, you know, super drive, whatever it's called. I could do super drive assist, but I want to do it myself. I want to feel like a cool pilot, man. All right. No. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Good to know.
Cannot comply.
Oh, I didn't want to jump back in. I wanted to jump out. Hey, we found a spot. Oh, yeah, it's good to know about the Inara. I need to see, like I said, if there's a way I can plug Inara into OBS. That way I can have Inara and then I can have chat and like, because I still got to figure out my layout. I'm using a drawing tablet as my second monitor, man. So it's got much smaller screen space. I don't want to pull out guns.
Docking request granted.
Yay! I found a location. I might go all super monitor. Have like 3 monitors. One for my Steam or my OBS controls. One for Inara. One for gameplay. I'll become a super geek then, man. 3 monitors, baby. Yay.
Docking successful.
I did it. I did it. Star services. Or Starport services. Give me your resources. I've come to take your resources. Yes. Holy moly. That's expensive. Alright, it's fine. Yeah. That's expensive, man. 80,000, man. Good lord. That's alright. I got 6 million creds.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Why, thank you. It's a good thing I'm in solo. I am gank proof. Ha 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 ha. Except by pirates. Pirates might pop out and do something. However, I've been pretty good about, like, breaking out of interdictions. I've had, like, 3 pirates try and interdict me. I managed to break out of them, so...
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Alright. So, this is not a bad trade-off. I did a mission... I had to spend about 82,000 credits, and I'm going to get 800 and something credits as a result. So, you know, I don't think it's too far off. Yeah, we don't want to track that no more. Let's go, baby. That's not what I wanted. Boop. Bookmark. Drenaros holding. Wow, it's really just one jump? Are you serious, guys? Are you serious? You sit. Okay, it's two. Oh, no, it is one jump. What the hell? Lazy ass. These fuckers send me out here. I go flying around in weird stations, and it's just literally one system away. That's so funny. Of course, I didn't know that, so. Eventually, I do want to get into, like, the cool, like, story stuff. I'd love to explore some of the Guardian stuff. I don't know how much of the Theragoid stuff is still available. But I like those parts of the game, too. Those cool, like, narrative. The downside is that, you know... Foundry? Is that what the company's called? I always get the name wrong if it's Foundry or Foundation. I can't remember, or something like that.
Incoming mission critical message.
What? What is the message? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Oh, I got a delivery bonus. Ooh. Optional time left, 6 hours. Cool. So I'm going to get a delivery bonus. And not only am I going to, what, triple my cost value, I'm going to get a bonus on top. Okay.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scope disengaged.
I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know what happened and why I lost. Are you still there? I'm confused. That's not fun. Okay, I was just checking because I saw on the thing it said like stream elements. Just like message I got was like stream elements timed out beautiful existence for 1 second. Reason, we don't like these types of concepts. Please be respectful. Automated. So I'm just like, what? I'm not sure why. I don't even know like what all is connected to the Steam elements or stream elements. I think I dabbled with it back when I originally was trying to mess with stream, and then I think it just kind of was a leftover product, and I'm not sure what happened. So, yeah, that's weird. Unless you're saying naughty things to me. Are you saying naughty things to me? You shouldn't say those naughty things. I don't know what it was. Like, I don't even have, like, a notification or anything. It's just like, yeah, no, this has happened. Oh, I got about 30 minutes before I'm going to get off stream. But, yeah, anyway. Right, I was calculating another value. I should get a pretty good chunk of change out of this run. And I don't think I have to worry about interdiction because I'm in my own home station, or my own home system. Whew, so many S's. System, station. I guess that's really it. I don't know. My brain's starting to run on, like, fried mode. Going on 4 hours now, I think. Yeah, going on 4 hours of streaming. Yo, yeah. My brain's like, we don't know how to work no more. Oh, for the game? Probably, because I am inside the bubble. I mean, I'm not necessarily in a safe station anymore. Like, I left the safe space by accident, more or less. I just happened to fly out of the wrong spot, and it's like, you can no longer come back to these stations. It's like, well, okay. I'll figure out how to fly in space on my own then. Yay. So, yeah, it was a completely accident. And then I was kind of just like, I need to find a place that I can find that classifies as my home for part of my little roleplay experience that I'm going for. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go to Sol. Never actually seen an Earth-like planet. And I saw it on the galaxy map. Or the galaxy map. And so I was like, oh, I didn't realize it was that close. I mean, it's still pretty far away with my little old Cobra Mark III, but I was like, that could be interesting. Go and visit Sol just to see what it's like. But, yeah, I want to explore some of the story stuff, like the Theragoids, the Guardians. The downside is that the company, they have a bit of a, you know, from what I understand, is they have a finger on the pulse when those cool story things happen. I know that they recently did an update being like, we're going to start focusing on doing more stuff for the game this coming couple of years and all that jazz. But, like, that's in part what's kind of scared me about going off into doing exploration, because it's just like, well, sure, I can go and explore, but, like, kind of what's the point other than accumulating a whole bunch of credits, provided I get back with my ship? Because from what I understand, there's not exactly a lot out there. Now, that doesn't mean there's nothing out there, but from my understanding, the only things that we know of is the Theragoids and the Guardians. Guardians are on, like, from what I gathered from the story stuff, they're, like, on the outer edges of the galaxy cycle, or the galaxy tendrils, if I understand correctly. I may be wrong. And I know the Theragoids have popped up. Like, there was actually that's how I knew about Sol, is I saw that there was a Theragoid Titan around Sol, and I was like, what the hell? That's interesting. But that's what concerned me. It's just like, I want to explore stuff, and I want to find some of the coolest things. Yeah, the exobiology, but like I said, I mean, that's just for credits. Again, there could be thousands of things out there. I mean, this is a 1-to-1 from what I understand, so, like, there could be stuff that they put out there in, you know, in very unique locations, but it just feels like you'd just be really flying and just hoping on a prayer to find the cool stuff, you know. And that's what kind of keeps me from, you know, making the big dive into full exploration, because that's originally why I came into the game. Because I watched the stuff on the Theragoids, I heard about the Guardians, and then, like, some of the story beats that were happening on that. I was like, oh, dude, that's really cool. Oh, yeah? Oh, I knew the Codex, like, that's over here? No, it's not over here. It's up here. Right, it's in this spot. Nope, not in that spot. Oh, it's somewhere. I've seen it before. I just can't remember how to get back to it at this moment. Oh, it may have been from the menu where I saw it. Oh, no, there it is, right there. Dumbass. Okay. Whoop. Sorry. I was going to look at the Codex, but then I showed up in my sight. You're speeding! I know I'm speeding. You're just gonna accept it.
Docking request granted.
We're allies. You're gonna accept that reality. Alright, once I get landed, I'll go look at the Codex. Like, I haven't really done a lot of the Codex exploration. I've mostly been flying around hoping that things will happen. We appreciate you passionate, but there are others here too. What are you talking about, Steam Elements? There's nobody here except me and this person. What are you talking about, Stream Elements? There's only one person watching me. Don't take them from me, Stream. Don't take them. I may have to disable that Stream Elements for just a little bit. Or at least figure out how to, like, modify the stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. At least I don't think there's... I mean, it says I only have one viewer on my thing, but... Of course, it said that I've had one viewer the entire time. What was I gonna do? Right, I need to complete the mission. That's in here. Stream Elements, you're being a butt. I don't like you being a butt. Yet I got one person, so you can't be like, oh, there's other people here when there's literally nobody else except me and this one other person. My bit rate's gone down too. I need to figure out what's going on there. Missions! Turn this in. I said turn it in. I don't want to do that. Oh, duh. Alright. Ooh, I can get influence. I need the credits. I need the credits.
Incoming message.
Promotion to dealer. Ooh. Look at me. Okay, Stream Elements. Why are you being dumb? Because I think they quieted you, and I'm kind of annoyed about that. I've not seen a message come from it. I don't know what's going on. You, system, are annoying me. What is happening? Sorry about that, beautiful existence. I still gotta figure out what's going on. Yeah, that's really annoying. I don't know. I sent a private message, but I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything. But yeah, it's really annoying though. It just keeps deleting. It's like you're the only person here, so of course you're the only one that has messages to be delivered. So I'll figure that out. I'm getting ready to go off anyways, so maybe I could take some time and figure out what's going on with that. Yeah. Okay, so back what I was doing. While we're here, since, you know, I completed the mission, I got the monies, I'm gonna go back to the Codex. So we have this, and we have the discoveries. That's what you were talking about, right? I think that's what we're talking about. Go into the thing. Or maybe I'm wrong. My total discoveries. Look at all these discoveries I've made. I didn't discover no dwarfs. Unless I did that a long time ago. I didn't discover a black hole. I've discovered a bunch of gas giants. I have not found all these Earthlings. What are you talking about? Really? So it was located in Hupon. So confused. I don't understand any of this. Okay. What do the two symbols mean? We have an exclamation mark and a check mark. So those are confirmed. Those are reported. Oh, okay, I see. So this one is confirmed. Of course it's confirmed because somebody else found it. Ain't my name on that thing. Maybe this is just a scanning knowledge base. I have no idea about any of this. There's so much stuff here. So much stuff. Pilot's Handbook. Okay. Engineer, system, colonization. I would like to eventually do that. I think that'd be kind of cool to do some colonization. And then set it up where, like, that becomes my base of operations. Because the idea is that eventually I'll end up in a play into the open server, and like I actually start my own player faction that is built around the idea of infiltration operations. I don't know how it works in the game because I don't think you have a lot of player versus player actions other than ship combat. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm just abandoned settlements, generated ships, Paraguays, and tourist beacons. Outside of that, nothing. He said, sorry if you're trying to say stuff and I'm not able to see it. Because it's like, oh, 300 seconds. What? I don't like it. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and just... I think I'm going to bring this to a close. I'm back at my main station. I got to figure out what's going on with the stream mode. Ah, there you are. You're back. Oh, yeah? Again, sorry about the stream elements. I'll figure out what's going on with that. But, yeah, I was thinking about, like, doing a player faction. I think it'd be kind of cool. But, like I said, I'm not sure exactly the depth of which, you know, you can actually do player versus player operations. Like, I've heard in EVE, there was, like, some really cool stuff that took place. There was that one story. I can't remember who it was exactly. There was, like, a 2-year storyline.
Magnetic contact active.
But there was a story in EVE where, like, it was a 2-year-long story of somebody getting revenge or, like, infiltrating. And I thought that was such a cool thing, and that's the kind of vibe I want. But I don't know how much of that you can do here in Elite. Unless they start making something like this, the concourse, something that you can, like, mess with or whatever. Alright, I need to find myself a little spot to sit down and chill. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. No, I don't. Dang NPCs. Alright. I'm gonna pop a squat right there. But, yeah. The idea is to eventually create my own faction that does that particular thing. I do like the fleet idea. What's that? I have a message. I has a message. Oh, promoted to dealer. Right, because I've been wheeling and dealing money. Woo, look at that. Look at me. I have made dealer. Awesome, I guess. I haven't even explored these tip-off things. I have gotten a bunch of them because I was like hacking a bunch of the mega ships, and I found out that you can like hack some of their communications. But I never actually explored them, and then I found out that they were like they had like only time limits. So I might have to see about exploring those. A whole bunch of them. And they have... Is that Matt Mercer? That sounded like Matt Mercer. That'd be great if it was. I didn't realize he might have done something on here. I follow. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I plan on sticking around. As I said, this is going to be kind of it says I still have a message. Does it not clear? Weird. I'm going to be doing this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. Monday and Wednesday is going to be only like a 2-hour stream, and I might push it depending on what I'm doing. As for Friday's going to be more of a 4-hour stream. I'll do like 2 hours, then we'll kind of like take a moment to break, go get a drink, some food, whatever, and then come back in for another 2 hours. That's the my ideal schedule that I have right now. So that's my plan. I can go ahead and jump into open on Monday, and we'll see about that. I mean, I appreciate, I love the following. I totally appreciate that. I'm still new to the Twitch thing, so I'm not sure how to like, oh, look, I got this. So I appreciate it. Thank you. But it's a lot. Okay, I gotta, all this audio in the background is messing with me, man. Whoosh, y'all. Shush. But anyway, I do have a Discord. However, I'm not good at using it. I have like so many Discord channels, but I'll like start messing with it, and I'll talk to a couple people, and then I just kind of slip away. I'm a weird person. I don't really know if antisocial is necessarily the word. It's just I always feel like I'm impeding on other people's space when I'm like just like, hey, you want to chat? You want to do stuff? That's how I am with my own friends. Like most of the time I'm just like, hey, you wanna, oh, you're probably busy, never mind. So that's kind of how I am. But yeah, I can try and get my Discord up again. I gotta go find the login stuff again. So I can have that set up by Monday, and then we can jump in there, and I'll link it in Twitch. I think you can link it into Twitch. I'm also eventually thinking about doing like a simulcasting to both Twitch and YouTube. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, that's an awesome idea. Thanks, bud. I totally am excited about the idea of having some friends. That's kind of in part what this is about, meeting people, learning the game, all while playing my own little role play aspect of it, and then maybe opening up my little cloister shell that I've been hiding in for so long. Break out of the I only have work friends vibe. But anyway, I think that's going to be it. Let's go see if we can find somebody to raid. I'm not sure. I mean, it is a raid. I've never done raiding. But let's go find somebody, shall we? Unless you want to just jump into somebody that you know. I haven't fully explored all of what is available on Twitch. Let's go back to the Twitch thingy. Let's find somebody else who's playing Elite Dangerous, shall we? Or
It's not loading in. 2 seconds.
Alright, let's see. We got some new player friendly English. I'm not sure. 11 viewers, 18 viewers, 9 viewers, 9 viewers. I don't know. Ah, button. Where's the... Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm an idiot. Okay, I appreciate that. Right, let's jump into here. Bubble Bio, OTR, Mythic. I don't know who all to jump into. I've never done this before, so I have no idea. Kobolds in space. I might not actually do a raid yet because I've never actually explored anybody's stuff before. I probably need to sit down and like watch a few strip because I don't want to like drop you on somebody, then they like have a really bad perspective.
You're sure you guys don't mind if Liz
I hear some audio. That one's got an audio book going on, or oh, that's a cool idea. They got like they kind of got like what is it called? Radio theater.
Cute missus.
But
Isn't this fun? I love playing poker.
All right, Liz, it's up to you.
What is
all right, well, in that case, I'll go ahead and let you go. Like I said, I'll look around for some people and start kind of accumulating some people. I may even jump see if you've got something. Do you have a Twitch? Might be a good idea is go ahead and add you in and start exploring and adding and all that jazz. There you go. That works. Da-da. Of course, it says you're offline right now. But yeah,
Do I have to? Oh well.
I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I got a lot to learn. I still gotta like look into like some more of these. I watched the tutorial stuff for Twitch, but it didn't really teach a lot. I mean, it taught a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff was like, yeah. Anyway, I don't know how to close this out, so we're just gonna say I will see you Monday if you want to swing by. It'll be at 9:30 and 9:30 p.m. And so that should give you time to be on a chill out, and you have yourself a good night, friend. And I will go ahead and close out the game, and I will end the stream. Thank you again for the follow, and I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.